can't see you, but excellent.
Good morning. You don't need to see me. It's fine.
I
Way
wanted
better.
To see what it looked like. I mean, good morning.
Way better.
Let me pretend like I'm on my phone for a second. I see you. I see you. Oh man.
Today is a holiday.
Yes. I don't remember what it's called though. Not in English for
Kristi
sure.
himmelfart.
I'm not even gonna try. What was it called in Icelandic again? I'm supposed to remember this. I literally said this like 3 days ago, but I can't remember. I got nothing.
I'm trying to figure out.
Mess with their computer. Hi, sweetie.
Yes, I am messing with the computer. Oh.
I'm messing with your doggo. She cute. She cute. Hit. What? Oh, I could have told you how to do that.
I did it myself.
Yes, you did it yourself. Good job. You did it yourself. You did it yourself. What did I just say?
I don't know.
Words. Words are hard.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that stream that I sent? Like that clip from a stream that I sent you? And it was like, oh, words! I sent it to you on TikTok.
Before or today?
Yeah, yesterday or the day before that.
Before. Yeah. Words. Yeah.
No, it was so good. I was just like, he said our thing.
He was watching his own stream from before,
Somebody
right?
put like a compilation together and he was like, oh no.
Yeah.
This is going to be bad. I was like, I don't think I'd like to watch a compilation of myself.
I absolutely have no interest in rewatching our streams.
It's like, let me watch, like, where did I put this in a chest? Click, 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 click. 8 hours later, click, 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 still there. Not going to work.
I have a rat's nest this morning. I really think I actually have to brush my hair.
Oh, yeah? Well, then, I mean, if you brush your hair, it's not going to go all fizzy on you, so go for it.
Oh, it still gets fizzy. Not like you.
Yeah.
You have...
Mine will be beyond repair.
Yeah.
Oh, I did detangle my daughter's hair yesterday, and she fought me on it for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Like not the brushing, just to start the brushing. Took me 15 minutes to get her to sit down. I was like, I've already put oil in your hair. You're gonna be okay. Because I mean, she had locks and everything. They were cute. And then there were just these 2 little rats in her hair, just like they were this big, humongous. I was like, we have to get them out. So either you get them out or I get them out.
Yeah.
And and eventually she's like, oh, fine, but can I at least be on my phone? I'm like, all right, sure. I was done in 2 minutes.
Which one is this? 2?
2.
Yeah.
It's always 2. She's the only one that has like some kind of curls, and has the stamina to argue with me.
Mm.
It's the attitude is being thrown back at me, and I don't like it.
I know. I saw that.
I don't like it.
When Jan heard the voice of that woman, and he's like, "Is that like this girl that we hear streaming Minecraft sometimes?"
Oh, really?
And he's like, "Is that her?" And I was like, "No."
Almost.
But I was watching it, and I was like, "Yeah, this is reason 423 on why I wanted a boy and not a girl."
Yep. I mean, he's still gonna throw some of that attitude back at you, but.
Oh, he already does.
Like when he does the irritating
shade. Yeah. And like he's so smart. Goddamn.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't like it when my kids get smart. I'm like, oh no, we no longer believe that.
Because now he knows all of my tells.
Yep.
And he throws them back at me. So I'll be trying to go to get his attention. I'll be like, boy. Obviously not calling him boy, but...
Oh, please don't call him boy.
He'll
be like, who's she talking to?
Yeah, I don't even know if he knows the difference between boys and girls. But I'll be like, saying his name over and over and over. And then I'll be like,
Yep.
So now, like, if I'm, like, writing to you or on the computer or in my office, like, he's even done it outside the bathroom door. I'm just like, dude, seriously.
Needs to hurry up in there, man.
Yeah.
There are more people in here who need to poop.
And, like, when, like, homework time especially, I'll be sitting there and he's, like, just not listening. He's, like, on Mars in his head or something. And I'll be like, okay. And I'll just take, you know, a moment to gather myself, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh no!
I'm like,
You're like, what?
I need to be able to do something without you knowing what this is.
You're gonna start doing one of these.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know.
Breathing.
He's downstairs. Everyone is home. Today's a holiday, so everyone is home. And she has more people in her home than I do in mine.
And
so
literally every single one of them is using the internet right now.
Yeah.
We would get choppy as reception.
Yeah. He literally just woke up like 15 minutes ago.
Oh, really? My
25
entire
minutes ago
household
now.
was up and going to the bathroom somewhere between 7, 7:30, and 8.
No.
All of us.
And apparently, like, I sent you a bunch of TikToks last night, right?
Yes, yes.
And then you responded this morning.
Yes.
And the sound woke up my husband.
But I could finally actually just like a TikTok rather than just having to reply to them. I was like, oh, cool. So I could tell, like, oh, this was funny with a smiley face rather than like, do.
Yeah.
But, like, I was falling asleep yesterday and I could hear that you were sending me something because my phone was like, And then it went quiet. I was like, oh, so it's not a phone call. Okay. And I was off to La La Land and hear him a little further along.
Yeah. That's because the boy did not want to go to sleep last night.
Ah, fun.
And so we finally dragged him to bed with us when I was going to bed. And my husband was just like 10 minutes behind me.
Mm.
So we're doing our whole routine and whatever. And then, like, I don't know, every 15 minutes came out of his room into our room.
Dude, no.
I got so many kisses, so many hugs, so many everything.
Mm.
Now, I think we went to bed last night. I'm going to say around 11:30 is when we started.
Yep.
And all that time he came, he's like, I need water. And so he came. I'm like, okay, go get water. You can fill your cup in the bathroom sink. No, the other one.
Oh, fuck's sakes, dude.
Okay.
Do you know Einar Ásgeill? He's pulling an Einar Ásgeill on you.
I don't know what that means, but
It's a children's book. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Continue.
so so we got out of bed, came into the kitchen, and now, like, we have the gate that separates, like, the two half of the houses, right?
Right.
And we do it just so that the dog stays on this side and doesn't, like, you know, have free access to the kitchen.
All the food and the stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Because my son is not, like, you know, he's a kid. So he leaves shit everywhere. Yep. And she ate a Lego tire yesterday.
Oh, no.
It was where she could get it. I don't blame her at all.
Yep.
You know?
Ugh.
So we have the gate that keeps her on the bedroom side of the house instead of the living area side of the house. And so I heard him climb over that, and I was like, okay, fine. Still, every 15 minutes, 1:45 came in, and I was like, nope, that's it.
Yep, nobody. Nope.
Blankets off. Let's go. Like, my husband's already snoring next to me, has been for a while, but I can't go to sleep because if he finds out that I'm asleep, then he has free reign. So I need to make sure that he's sleeping before I can sleep.
F that.
So, yeah. So I think I went to bed at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. No, there's this children's book. It was by Gunilla something. I think she's Swedish rather than Norwegian. I'm not sure. But these were huge, like, when I was a kid. And it was just about this kid who had, like, a single parent, like his dad.
Mm.
And one of the books was called Go to Sleep Einar Ásgeill, which is his name. Like, and it was like, Dad, I'm thirsty. Dad, read me a bedtime story. Dad, I'm cold. Dad, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Constantly, right?
Did
And
you
this-
do that?
Nope. Nope. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to real quickly do one of these things. Also, I informed all of my children that they can actually talk to their dad today if they need something. So they're only going to call like 8,000 times. But,
Is he working?
No. He's home. But they're still going to call me because they're going to be like, Mom, Dad's in the garage. Can I have a treat? They're still going to call, you know? So I told them, if you need something, talk to your dad. Okay, I'll be streaming with Dad. Talk to your dad. Yeah, okay, And then they'll get a call. Mom, when are you coming home? Like, I guarantee it. But, But no, and in our skit, he's continuously going like, Dad, I'm thirsty now. Now I have to pee. Now I have to do this. Oh, I don't want this water. I want that water. Da, da,
Yeah.
da. And then all of a sudden, Dad, I can't pause. Because now his dad is getting really irritated with it.
Right.
He's like, you're going to go to sleep. I'm done with this. This is some BS. Right? But, in children's terms, I can't even remember what the words were because this got,
Also,
this
it's
got
in
read to
Icelandic,
me. Yeah, this
so-
got read to me a few times.
Yeah.
And then I read this to my kids because I thought it was absolutely hilarious because now I'm the parent and sick of their shit. When this was being read to me as a kid, I was like, he's just being so reasonable. He's so much nicer than you, Mom. You would never go and get me all these things. He's like, Mom's like, yeah, because I ain't no bitch. But then like, but he doesn't return. And like the last thing he asks for is a teddy bear, I think. And he doesn't return. And eventually, the kid gets out of bed and like looks for his dad, and his dad is lying on the floor, his hand outstretched underneath the sofa where he has found the teddy bear that he was missing, and he'd fallen asleep. And he's like, oh, silly daddy. And like, wraps him up in something when he goes to sleep, and then he goes to sleep. I was like, so all he wanted to do was drive his family insane
to the point
before
that they
bedtime.
pass out.
Just, like, at that point in the story, I was like, see, I don't think there's a lesson here.
I know, right?
It's just like, oh man. But that's reminded me
Just
of
give
that. Like,
tips and tricks.
all the kisses, all the things. I need water
Yeah.
from. I was like, oh my god, is he? And then I can't remember what he was called actually in Norwegian or Swedish. But I don't think that will help you either.
Yeah.
But that kid was a dick.
Oh, Simi's so happy.
Our dog's sitting right here, being continuously petted. I
All
put
the
nail
love.
polish on yesterday,
Yeah.
and like few of them were matted. They're not supposed to be matted.
Oh.
It's all the same, but I put one of the things that we own, the
Different.
Wet and Wild one.
Yeah.
I put overcoat on that one, but for some reason, like they're supposed to be shiny like this nail, but I guess I put it on too late and went to bed too early or something.
Do you want a top coat?
Nah,
have
I have top coats at home. I was just like, I don't know. I wanted to put another nail polish on, but I couldn't open it.
I showed you that matte one that I got, right?
Yes.
The top coat
Yeah.
that makes it matte.
Yeah, I have a matte top coat too.
Crazy.
Yes.
Never.
I even have a chrome top coat somewhere, but then you have to use a specific one underneath, and the chrome look is only gonna last for like a day. You're gonna have to reapply that.
like chrome, like shiny silver.
Yes,
Oh.
like literally, you like when I put it on first, I was like, oh, I'm Wolverine. Oh, the power, like a psychopath. And then the next day they were all matted and steely looking. I was like, oh no, reapplying to the point where it just cracked.
I did these on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
and then I worked all day yesterday. I got so much done.
Yeah, you did. Oh.
And
That was her. I was trying to adjust my T-shirt a little
No,
bit,
you
and all of a sudden
stopped
there was like a nose. I was like, "What the? Hi, sweetie."
yeah, she's almost done giving birth to all of her fur kittens all over the
Oh.
place.
Are you having a hard time, honey? Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Shedding time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then,
Yep. So I went to bed at 2.
Yep.
Ish.
I think I
And
was
then
in
I
bed
got-
at like 11:30. I was just like, I'm done with today. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie. I'm sorry. It's so cute.
Yeah.
And then both feet like, you stopped petting me. Okay. This is gonna drive me nuts. Hold on. This is funny looking.
Oh, that's cool. Very Lucille Ballish.
Yes, I love her. Loved
Right?
her. She's still alive?
No.
she passed away,
No.
didn't she? She was the one who championed the script for Star Trek.
I
It's
know.
thanks to her
yeah.
that we got that. I was like, yes.
I read that, but I didn't fact check it.
It's in one of those things that like pops up on my Instagram on a regular basis. What are you doing? What are we doing?
I was just saying how much this thing will shake.
Right.
It's really pretty solid. If you pick it up.
No, I believe you. I'm not gonna pick it up. Yeah, no, thank you. No, but I have this thing on my Facebook that comes up every once in a while, like women that have been overlooked by history or whatever.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, how many of that's gonna be? That's gonna be like 1,000.
Forever.
Like Mary Shelley. You know how like they say that Oscar Wilde and H.P. Lovecraft invented science fiction? That is just simply not true.
No.
Because Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein in 1818 at the tender age of 19. some decades before the other dudes, and I'm like, F you.
Mm-hmm. See what happens when you take out pieces of history?
Yeah. Wow. See what happens when you put Vaseline over your lipstick?
What happened to your straw?
I don't want it anymore.
Oh.
I just got tired of it, like, and also I'm washing it.
Oh.
The straw needs to be washed separately and 3 times if I'm gonna get it clean proper.
Don't you have one of those straw cleaners?
Oh yeah, sure. Lots of those. But you know, I also run it through the washing machine.
Okay.
No, for no reason. I just do it.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, how long has it been since you went to a laser tag? Or an arcade where they had the
Arcade.
the hockey thing. What's it called?
Air hockey?
Air hockey, right.
We have a machine downstairs.
Oh my god.
We have air
Awesome.
hockey
I
downstairs.
love air hockey.
Me too.
I love it. We're gonna play it. This summer we're gonna drag this shit out. But does it do the noise? Because
No.
we were playing air hockey.
It's a cheap one.
No, I don't mind. The thing is,
Hi,
like, we're
Simi.
playing air
Is it
hockey.
my turn? Did she stop touching
Oh
you?
no.
Oh.
We were playing air hockey, me and my husband.
Yeah.
And I discovered I don't have the hand-to-eye coordination anymore to deal with this. And I was like, I wonder if I would have been a little bit better. Because this time, you know how like when the puck hits the side of the table, there's usually like a clink, clink, clink noise?
Yep.
It sounds like a school bell now. And the noise just goes ding, ding. And I'm like, oh my god, am I this old now? Was it always like this? Like, and then looked at my husband, I was like, am I? And he's like, it is so loud. And we're both like, we're just old. We're really old now. Oh my god.
Because your kids are like, what are you?
No, they were like, yeah. Ching, 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 ching. All the noise.
See me.
So much noise.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on up here. Come up here.
say hi. Don't go in the frame.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie pie. Hi.
I'm assuming the kid will pop up at some
Hi.
point too. We did bribe him with a Coke in YouTube on the TV downstairs.
Mhm.
And
Noise.
yeah, but he didn't come up when you came in.
No.
He knows you're here. I did tell him that you have to stay a few minutes extra so he can
Sure, no problemo. No problemo.
swallow
It's
you
not,
in
like,
love.
it's not like I have to run home. I mean, I do have to walk the dog and try to get the kids to do something else than hang on YouTube. But
Look
you
at
know.
me.
Yes. Oh man, but oh my god, when is the last time you played laser tag though?
I've never played laser
You've
tag.
never played laser tag.
No,
So,
it
neither
wasn't
had
like
my
a thing
husband
when I was a kid. So,
right?
no.
Neither had my husband, and neither had my youngest, right?
Yeah.
So it was an experience. But what I didn't remember, because the last time I played it, it was some 2.5 decades ago, and it was ages and ages and ages ago. Oh, the noise!
Hi, sweet girl.
Like they put the music up all the way,
Yeah.
like, and they've added bases now, so you have to like go over there and shoot the other people's base. Hey, sweetie.
Come on.
Hi. She said, oh yeah, I'm coming in for cuddles. Coming in for the cuddles. Hi. And it was so much noise.
Someone's getting our nails cut today.
Oh.
Yeah. She doesn't know it yet. You're not supposed to hear that click click.
Is that her favorite time or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, she's good with it.
I train them with the Dremel.
Yeah.
I Dremel their
Mhm.
nails, and they only get this one very specific, like you know those little liver treats that
Yeah.
you get at like
Yeah.
just Rusta, whatever.
Yeah. I use them to train my dog mercilessly.
Yes. All of the dogs. That was the only time they got those treats. Was
Oh,
when it was
cool.
time. So I've trained her to lay on her back,
Mhm.
on top of my legs, and then I can just go through and Dremel
Right.
her
Nice.
nails.
Nice.
And it's her favorite time because it's the only time she gets that.
We use ham. Because I mean, he'll literally do anything.
You should
for ham.
switch to peanut butter.
I mean, we might. Peanut butter is more of a it's not a casual treat for him. So it's like, you know, we'll be like, moo ha ha. I'll use that as a bigger treat when I'm trying to enforce something new. But I mean, ham too. So, hi.
But he doesn't care if you cut his nails,
He
right?
No, he does not give a crap.
Okay.
All
You
he
don't
cares
need it
about
then.
if somebody else is cooking while we're doing that. Then
Yeah.
there'll be hell to pay. Hell to pay.
To get them all used to it, I used to flip them on their back, like in the position,
Mhm.
and they would just lay there, and I'd just rub their belly and talk to them and whatever, and then I would take a big scoop of peanut butter and just stick it on the top of their roof,
Right?
and then
They're busy.
they'd be
They're
that way
busy.
for like 10 or 15 minutes, and I would just touch all their feet.
Oh.
I'd turn the machine on, but not touch them, like just getting them used to it. And now, like, it's to the point where I go and sit down because I always do it in the shower room. because the
Right.
fan is
Yes,
there.
of course.
And it smells, right?
Uh,
Yeah. Well, when you Dremel them.
yeah,
it
I was
smells.
like, I'm assuming it would because like there's like a lot of heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I always go in the shower room and I sit on the floor.
Yep.
And as soon as I sit down, she's just immediately there on her back, like, okay,
Oh,
let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready
Yep.
for my close up, please.
And then
please,
they
please
get a
do my
bunch
nails.
of treats. I say they. It's just her now,
Oh.
but she gets a bunch of treats. I do her nails. She just lays there while I do them. And then she gets a bunch of treats after. And then she goes prancing around. And then,
Aw.
you know, she has no more traction because the nails are gone.
Oh yes, of course,
Right.
of course,
So then
right.
she's just like trying to move.
My dog has been doing this stupid shit lately, like extra stupid. Because I mean, he's just a big dummy. Even though he's smart, he's a dummy. The other day, his dad came home and he was out on the terrace and he got all excited, like jumping up, like the video I sent you.
you sent me, yeah.
Yeah, he was like that, right? Super excited. And I was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, Daddy's home, okay." And he comes running towards me like at 1 billion kilometers an hour or something. And he turns to take the turn into the door, and his ass just goes swick, slides all the way back to the table. We're like, both of us just looking and scream laughing at this point. 'Cause all he wanted to do was make the turn, and I'm sure that one of the foot went like. We're like, what the fuck was that? Same week, he comes in from like a pee break on the terrace or something, super excited, and runs towards like the sofa because I'm sitting there.
Mm.
And instead of coming up to the sofa like he always does, he jumped up over the comfy chair next to me, over me, and onto the floor. The thing just missed everything, just rolled it. We're like, the hell is your problem, buddy? What is going on? Do we need to take you to the doctor? Are you seeing okay? It was the most random thing. It was
His body is just too excited.
Jesus. Switch to decaf. He's like, I gotta go. Oh my god. I was like, calm down. Nothing is happening. Calm down. Nothing is happening.
But something cool.
Oh my god. You looked like you were eating something. It was exciting. It was so funny.
Yeah.
We're like, what? Oh my god, but at the laser tag thing,
Did you start a fire?
maybe your neighbors did. I mean, that thing is open.
Yeah.
So it's just, usually when I smell smoke, it's usually my neighbor.
Yeah.
He's outside smoking a cigar.
Well, you can usually see because they're so bad
There's
at
something.
it. Yeah,
over there.
I
Yeah.
can see. If you lean forward, you can see their chimney.
Ooh.
You can see the smoke coming out of
Okay.
it.
Well, maybe they're just starting it now with some crap.
I honestly don't know that these people have ever had a fireplace before in their life.
Oh.
And I think, like, when they first moved in, I told you they chopped down all those trees.
Yep.
They were using that wood.
Oh, already? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's like I want to help them.
Good morning. Silent is my name. Hello.
Good morning. I want to help them and give them some tips, but at the same time, it's like, not my circus, not my monkeys.
Right.
And how do you
They will get
be
there, though.
helpful and friendly and be like, hey, stop burning wood that you literally just cut out of the
Yeah.
ground because that's why you have all of this smoke.
I mean, I bet you the neighbors could have said the same thing about us though. When we like the first winter, we had to learn how to use that thing.
Yeah.
Because we'd never done that before.
You just
Ever.
went and bought wood, which is dried.
Yeah. No, we did that. But it took us a while to figure out what was the best way to like start the fire.
Of course.
And do the thing. And like I was like, why is that flame blue?
okay, but
And then we're like, oh right, we shouldn't be burning that thing. It's colored a certain way. Got it. Okay. Once I accidentally didn't close the door correctly or something, I was like,
Ooh.
it was the day we had to take my son for an epilepsy test.
Yeah.
So we've been up all night, and my husband had to drive in there because I couldn't drive, and I was like, you know what, I gotta set the fire thing and get that going before I go to bed. I was literally out of it, right? And so I closed it, but I didn't hook it right or something. I'm not really sure.
Jesus.
Thankfully, that never happened again. But all of a sudden, the smoke is wafting into the house. And I'm like, oh no, that's not right.
No.
So I go there and I look at it and I'm like, yeah, this is completely filled with smoke because it's still like lighting or kindling or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, what do I do? And I'm like, torn between, do I get a water bucket? And I'm like, no, wait. Oh, this is the thing. Boosh! Like, managed to close it proper, smoke coming out. And did I have to open all the windows? Yes, I did. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, there were also, the first winter was really a learning thing. Like, oh God, we were sitting on the terrace at one point, me and my mom.
Yeah.
And my husband and his dad were trying to figure out, like, oh, what's the best way of doing a kindling? This was like just after we got the house. And we're just sitting there. My mom's having a cigarette or whatever. And we're like,
Your mom
oh,
smokes?
okay. She,
Used
yes.
to.
She basically does. She quits periodically.
Okay.
But maybe she quit now. I'm not 100% sure. I need to ask. But she, but we're sitting there and just chatting. And, you know, yeah, we can smell that they're starting a fire. Okie dokie. And all of a sudden, these tiny little pieces of ash start raining down on us. Because they had just set fire to a bunch of mail. Like some trash mail. And I'm like, no, what are you doing? All of a sudden it's like we're back home and some of the volcano has decided, you know what, I'm gonna erupt today. I'm like, you're making me homesick in a really weird way.
See, what's funny is your reference to what that means is like completely different
I
from
know.
mine. Because I'm like, yeah, it's like when you're outside at a fire pit, you know, or
Yeah.
or like the Saint Hans Hagens, that thing that they do on the West Coast where they build the huge bonfire out of the pallets.
Yes, we do
Like
that too. We do that too.
Is a
Yeah. Then you get some ash from that too,
Yeah.
but usually the wind in Iceland takes that away before it gets to you.
oh yeah.
And then there's if you go to any of the Viking villages, which we set up in Iceland every once in a while. I know they do that here too. They have like the open fires to cook with and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, you know, you get all the tiny little bits from that. That's
Yeah.
really, that's atmospheric. That's ambiance. But that was just trash floating down.
It's 7 degrees out.
Maybe it's cold in there,
Maybe.
or maybe they're
Maybe they're burning the mail because that would make sense.
like. Thankfully, it wasn't like mail to us. It was just, you know, trash mail,
Right,
whatever
right,
it's
right.
called. But I was like, no.
Reclama.
Yeah, that's the one. Like the ads and the stuff. And
Yeah.
we were like, okay, no, we probably should not be burning that.
No.
I was like, okay, got it. So yeah, there was a lot of trials and errors in that one. So I'm like, I'm sympathetic. But you know, it's also been a whole winter they should have got by
It's
now.
only 10:30, but I made that peanut butter ramen, spicy peanut butter ramen.
Yes.
And I have leftovers in
Ooh.
case you want to try
Oh my god,
this.
yes, I want to try that. Spicy peanut butter ramen. Oh, and that peanut butter, I want to try that peanut butter salad thing that we found ages ago.
Peanut butter salad?
Do you remember?
No.
She chopped a bunch of veggies, like a bunch of them, and then put peanut butter in there and stirred it together. It was really interesting.
Did
But-
you send me that on TikTok?
You sent me that.
I sent you that
Yeah.
on TikTok.
I don't know if it's TikTok or Insta. It's gonna be a while for me to find it.
I gotta
'cause
tell
it's
you
been a
that
month
the
ago.
search functionality on those things sucks.
Like, we should just, you know what? We should send recipes through Messenger because you can search in there.
Right.
So much easier. So we
Yes.
should just do that.
Let's do that.
How's
you know
your
what I-
morning?
Yes.
Sand is my name.
We-
Stille? Oh, no.
We could, what I've
Oh, I
been
don't
doing.
need to make it now or anything. I just, you know.
No,
it was just,
no.
like,
But
in
this
my
is,
head.
oh
no.
stop.
Oh,
Stop.
no.
Inbox. Yes. I send them to myself now.
Yes.
So
Good plan.
I think this was I don't know what this one is. This is probably some version. No, this is the one that I saw.
Would you recommend it? I try it with peanut butter. I'm intrigued.
So this is the recipe.
Along with a generous dollop of
Wow.
peanut butter, some sriracha, a touch of honey to balance out that heat.
Oh,
Don't put
okay.
in the raw garlic.
Oh, yeah, no. Maybe garlic salt, is that enough for powder
Add a
maybe?
little bit of water and turn it into a sauce and toss your noodles in it. But I live for broth, so that's the direction that I'm going with.
I don't like the
I
broth
added in
ones.
Just enough
Mm.
noodle water to get a nice thick broth.
And
This, yeah. So I've been sending them to myself so
Yeah.
I can find them again.
Mm.
But yeah, we should do it in Messenger so that we can search.
Yeah. It's just simpler. Too many recipes.
Yeah. Do you want me to heat them up or do you want to wait a bit?
Oh, I can wait a bit.
It's
I
10:30.
literally ate before I got here.
Yeah, I ate
So,
when
like,
you got here. So
Less than 30 minutes ago. No, an hour ago. Literally, I was like, the clock woke me up at 7. I was like, not today, Satan. No. Went back to sleep. And then I woke up at like 8:15. And I'm like, you know what? I probably should get up now. So I have time to do all the stuff I need to do. And then go. Rather than running out the door. Me, 9:45, and I'm supposed to be here. We're supposed to start at 10. I'm going, let me just grab a cup of coffee real quick. Oh, it's hot. Okay, that's enough now. I'm leaving.
Why didn't you just bring it?
Because I can't drive with that cup.
Oh.
It's in my supernatural cup.
Oh. Because it's not like you don't have a shit ton
Of course not. Travel,
coffee
no,
cups
never.
that you could put it in. Would you like me to make you some coffee?
No, I'm
I
good.
can do
I'm
that.
good. I like managed to get most of the caffeine I needed. So I was like, do. But I was stopping to talk to the husband who was watching like random stuff on his phone. And then he was like, I was doing the breakfast, I was cooking breakfast, and he's like, hey, I gotta tell you a story. I'm like, can you come here? And he's like, oh, you're right there. I can just talk to you from there. I'm like, okay, but I kept doing that. Okay. Flip the eggs. Endless.
Because the 5 steps it would have taken.
Too much. But it was a good story though.
Yeah.
It's a Liverpool footballer story. They were like going through, it was like in the 1970s or whatever.
Oh.
They'd won a cup or something. And then they do the whole celebratory bus ride through town where people can come up and like be like, whoa, yay! And they're celebrating together.
Okay.
And the football team is like on top of this open bus and like, hi, yay, woohoo, stuff like that. And make this sound so exciting. Yay, hey, woohoo. But so this I can't remember his name because why would I? And his wife is there, and she all of a sudden she's like, I need to pee. And this, like in 1970 something, they didn't have toilets on those buses, right?
Right.
And he's like, Anfield is like right there. I mean, it's still some kilometers away. And she's like, I can't hold it. I gotta go now. And he's like, oh, okay, well, shit, we're gonna have to figure something out. They leave the bus. They weave through the crowd up to the next house that they find. Knock, knock, knock. On this random person's house. And this woman opens the door. She's like, oh my God, it's you. She recognizes this player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and like in my head somewhere, the name is swimming in there, but it's like, fuck you, I tell you my name. No, wait, I can feel it. It's in here. But it's like, nope.
It's not like I would know who you're talking about regardless.
But I mean, they would all say his name. They're like, oh my God, blah, blah. He's like, hi, we're sorry to bother you, but would it be possible for us to use your bathroom? She's like, yes, of course, it's right up here, blah, blah, blah. And they use the bathroom. And he's like, I'm really sorry about this. She's like, are you kidding? I'm putting a plaque here that says you used my bathroom.
I'll never change the toilet
Never
again.
flushing it, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. But it's cute. Okay, so they get out, and like, the crowd is still there, of course, but the bus is some 500 yards ahead of them. I don't know what yard says, though. But that's what the story said. I'm assuming that's far. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? Like, how are we gonna catch up with it? And they kind of like start like to make their way like kind of with
Right, but it's
and
he's
there's
a well-known person, right?
Yeah. So there's an
everyone
ice cream
knows.
truck that stops by. And, oh my God, it's you! And they're like,
Hey, can you give
hi!
us a ride to the
Oh, we're
bus?
trying to make it to the bus. He's like, okay, well the door is broken, but if you climb in the window where he sells the ice cream, I will give you a ride to the bus. So, and my husband is describing that this guy had to stuff his wife into the window and jump in. So they kind of put the bus on an ice cream truck, and then he jumps out of the ice cream truck in front of the bus like, wait for me, and they're like, what the fuck are you doing down there? None of them had noticed that he'd left a pair of them. And this is the kind of story you would hear in Iceland about everything.
Yeah.
This is your normal Friday night bullshit. But it was like, I enjoyed the story even though I didn't know who we were talking about. I was like, I like it.
Yes.
Catching up with them on an ice cream truck. Ooh, speaking of catching up with shit, you need to go to Laser Tag. It's Star Wars themed. And
Whiplash.
It's Star Wars themed. So
Ooh.
I was at one point I was Piet, like one of the colonels from the one of the guys who got choked by Darth Vader.
Oh.
And I was him when I was on the red team. Then I had to switch to the blue team, and then I was Leia. And I was like, yes, but I had my hair in a ponytail.
I
and
could
I
do
was
the
like,
things.
I was like, try it.
I could do the
And
things.
it's so funny because you're just walking there. You're like, ha, and there's like, so we're in this random maze. Did I walk into things? It happened. But you're not allowed to run, which is good because I would have knocked myself out at some point. And then you start getting sneaky with it because you can go up. You can snipe people.
Oh, you can.
Oh, my son was 20,000
Savage.
points ahead of everyone else. No, I got to 10,000 something points on the later thing. I was like, I did good. He was at 40,000. I got shit. Like it was physically impossible to beat him at this, and so he got like into position on like a high ground, protecting his base. So he sent my spawn and her friend on a mission to just go to our base and destroy things. And so my husband's like, I'm so tired running around his horde. Like, and you're exhausted, and there's music players, and they're screaming, so people can hear you. Seriously, I needed like all the tea when we were done. I was
No.
and I was like, okay, but we couldn't get to his base to shoot it. So I was like, okay, I told the husband, you go to the base, just be ready, okay? So I snuck up to the only other place I could be at, and he didn't see me because he was busy shooting at his dad. So I take a position, aim at my son, and shoot him. This is all so bad and also great at the same time. It's horrible. And like, and like sometimes he
Was he outraged?
he was like, what the heck? Where'd that come from? And I was like, oh, he hid behind a wall, like. But then he saw me, and even though I covered the vest and everything, so he couldn't get me, he had to hit the gun. He still shot me like 5 times. I was like, what the heck? But then, then it just became a game of him trying to get his dad and me trying to get him from random places. So even if he was up high, I could still get him from low. If he was saying, he would be like, what the, Mom? I was like, Wah! And then my daughter and her friend were like the sneak squad. My spawn was running everywhere, just raging into battle, like, like
Spawn 3.
psychopath. No, number 2.
Ooh.
Number 3 was shouting instructions everywhere. She's like, no, you stay at the base. I go this way. She was like, I knew it was madness. There's just 6 of us in there. Chaos is a really good word for that.
Yeah.
But then but Spawn 2 would come at me and try to shoot me. I'm like, ha, I got you. And then all of a sudden somebody shot me. I was like, oh, it was like I was dealing with velociraptors. Like my Spawn was the one you saw, the other ones were. It was multicolored all the time. You turn multicolored when they shoot you, so you know that you've been hit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're trying to shoot people and you're like, wait, trying to do shit. It was great fun, but also horrifying.
I know.
So much noise.
Is that in Yes Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
At the
bowling
bowling
thing.
place?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that. You can do the arcade. You can play billiard. Is it called billiard? Because it's not snooker. Pool. Right.
Pool.
I was like billiard. Snooker. What's the word
Snooker
I'm
is a
looking for?
type of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. And then bowling, of course.
We call it pool, but billiards is also
Right.
It has many names.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Wait, what is the word I'm supposed to use here?
Yeah.
I don't know any of the words.
I would say, hey, we're going to play pool.
Yeah.
But how you differentiate that between that and the
Got nothing.
big thing of water that you have in your backyard, also, like, it's the same thing.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna play pool, I think I'd have a
Yeah,
stick and
then
a
it would
cube.
be,
But if I'm gonna play in a pool, I'd be like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I need a swimsuit.
Yeah, we used to go all the
Preferably.
time. It was a good, like, weekend thing to do.
Yeah.
You know? Before, you could drink in clubs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Before the
man.
rock words.
Words? I don't have
Scene.
them.
Scene.
I was like, don't ask me. I don't
Before
know
the rock
words.
scene opened up for me.
Right, gotcha. We had a pool table at home at one point.
Mm.
We played a lot. My brother got really good at it. I was okay. I could hold my own every once in a while. Not anymore.
I wouldn't say I was ever good at all. But I had incredible luck with, like, the most stupid, like, illogical, goes against every angle thing you've ever had in your mind. Like,
Right.
oh, you'll never get that in, and it would go in. And I'd be like,
You're dumb luck.
don't
Everyone's
know.
like, you're hustling me.
yeah, but one, like, hit the ball so it goes straight into the pocket.
Yep.
Could not do that to save my life. Couldn't. Nope. Bounce it off 2 walls to get into, like, that I
Yep.
could do.
Oh my
It was luck. It was just stupid luck. I used to, like, try and figure out the angles, and I'm like, okay, if you hit the ball on this with a spin like this, it'll go over here, and it'll do that.
Yeah, no.
It was stupid
Every
luck.
time. That's kind of like Yeah, I would do that, and it would never work for me either. But that's kind of like what I do when I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna write this book by the seat of my pants. I'm gonna make an outline. This person's gonna do this, and she's gonna be hidden in here, and then and oh, that person died. Shit. You know what I mean? It's like it goes off the rails immediately. There's no stop. There's just.
But what's hilarious to me, and I understand the creative side of it, but what's hilarious to me is that you have the fucking pen.
I know.
Change it.
Literally
change
editing.
it so
There's
she
this thing
doesn't
called
die,
editing. Like,
and then just
fix
go on
this.
your merry way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done that a few times, and it always ends up in some other fuckery instead. I'm like, oh God, why? I'm just here to write the incident report, apparently. This is all I'm here for. I have made these characters, now they're running free and doing shit. I'm like, okay, let's see what happens here. I'm like, nope, can't do that. Let's write an alternative ending. Nope, I can't do that either. Why is this guy here? He already died. On purpose, I know that. I made that happen on purpose. Nope. This is not my world, it is their world. And
Use the pen.
I know. The thing is, I would feel like a psychopath for saying this. Like, I need to be committed, except every other writer I have met knows exactly what I'm talking about. So
No.
I was like, so it's not a condition. It's not just me. They're like, no, it's not just you.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt that. I mean, there's many times where I'm like, oh, I'm going to paint this, and I'm like, no,
not
that's not what I was trying to go for at all. But okay, let's go with it.
Maybe we should start like writing our words that way too. You know how like that's not how you write it. Well, it is now.
Apparently, this is the new way to spell this.
Everything's gonna be like Gertie birdie dirty Gertie. And I couldn't stop.
Oh my
Gertie
God.
birdie dirty birdie.
I almost
pork.
I almost peed my pants with that one. I almost peed my pants. I was like, oh no.
So good. It was so
Oh
good.
no.
There's one with animal now, but I just don't think it's as funny. But
No, nobody's funnier than the Swedish chef.
No.
It's just not possible.
Oh crap. Oh, and on we took two
My
cars.
hands are.
What? Oh, you have to do something with your hands? Go get something.
I don't know
Something
what to
to
do.
Oh, on the way, like some of the conversations that I hear in my car sometimes are just weird. Cause like I have the girls in my car.
Oh,
My
okay.
husband took
I'm
my
thinking
son.
like on your drive over here, and I'm
You're
like, what conversations are you
Like-
listening to? You're by
like-
yourself?
You know how you said you should be committed? I think we should revisit that.
We might want to talk further on that.
Just saying. But it's like so they're sitting in the back, like my two daughters and her friend, and they're just chatting about things and like video games and stuff. And they were all wondering if we would make it there before my son and my husband. I was like, realistically, I don't think so because we left the house at the same time, but we went to pick up my daughter's friend.
Right.
So, you know, we're already
You had to
behind.
stop, yeah.
Yeah. But and so I was like, I don't think so, but you know, we'll be there. It's okay.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden my daughter goes like, Mom, who's gonna win the race? And I'm like, what? I'm
What
assuming
race?
your dad and your brother? Because I mean, that's the race I thought she was talking about. No. She was watching raindrops on the windshield. And she was wondering which one of them would win the race. And I'm like, I don't know. She's like, oh, never mind, Daryl won. And I'm sorry, what? So she named two of them Daryl and Bob. And Daryl won. I was like, that kid is my daughter to a T.
That right there is karma.
Right there, yep. Shit. They're both gonna drive me into day drinking when they become full teens.
You don't even drink.
I will now. Oh, and I won't even start with a beer. I'll go straight for the tequila and the whiskey. And just
Oh my goodness.
end up in the hospital for 6 months. On purpose. I was just like, I don't know what to do with that. I was like, oh, cool. Were we rooting for him? I didn't really care. But you named them.
But you named them.
Daryl won. I like the fact that Daryl was one of them, not just Bob and Jim and John or whatever. Daryl. Okay. Oh my god, it was so very random. And on the way home, they hit me with these gems like, Mom, does everybody have to get pregnant? I'm like, absolutely not. You
No.
do not have to get pregnant. And my spawn two is going like, yeah, I'm never gonna get pregnant. I'm just never gonna sleep with a man. I was like, okay, you do you, boo. Secretly going, thank God.
Yeah.
But and then my daughter
For
and
the moment.
yes, exactly. I was like, I mean, we'll talk about other things later. And then my spawn three is like, well, if I ever get pregnant, I'm just gonna give it away for adoption. I'm like, that's an option. Yes, that's an option. What other options are there? And now I have an audience of my daughters, which is fine. I'd be fine telling them.
Right.
But when you have another person's kid that you don't know
Right.
what they would prefer, so I was like, I mean, there's lots of things. There's contraceptions and consent and contraception is something that you'll learn about a lot. And they're like, oh yeah, because the sperm goes into the egg. And I'm like, yes, that's what happens. But you have to have sex for that to happen. And I was like, and some medical procedures, but we'll talk about that later. But and like I was like trying to get away from the subject because I didn't know
Right.
what I could say in front of
Because you
this
don't
other
need
kid.
to teach this other kid.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, I don't know what they would prefer. I mean, I genuinely don't think their mom would care, but
Right.
just in case, it's not always my place.
It's not your thing.
No, but and they were just like, "What is consent?" I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, that is, if you want to do something with another person, you need to know if they're okay with that first, and they can say yes or no, and they can even change their minds later, in the middle of things, and it needs to be absolute." And they're like, "Oh, okay." So if I wanted ice cream, I was like, "Yes, let's go to this direction. I like this so much better."
Yeah.
It's a sweaty car ride home, let me tell you. It's like, but can you get pregnant by any other way than sleeping with someone? And I'm like, I mean, there are ways, yeah, sure. But those are
No.
doctor things, and you'd have to go through with them on purpose.
Yeah, you can't get pregnant sitting on a toilet seat.
Right,
It's
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Let's nip that
I
one
was
in
I
the
was
bud.
just like, where are we going with this conversation? It was like a whole thing all the way home. And then all of a sudden, they just start saying, they said something. They were watching a YouTube video of this girl who's being mean to other people on purpose. And I was like, no, don't be giving people like that views.
Right.
You don't need to give people like that oxygen. Okay. And they were like, okay, fine. And then they were just saying like duck all the time. This ducking thing, this duck thing. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
for fuck's sakes. Honestly, I prefer if you just said the actual word. It's a 15-minute ride, and it felt like it was an hour and a half.
It sounds like it was an hour and a half. Imaginary raindrop friends.
They didn't even want pizza. They voted for slushies. I was like, but we need to eat food. They're like, yeah, we can do that at home. Let's have slushies. I'm like, huh? All right. Your
Logic.
birthday party. Do what
Logic.
you want to.
The other day,
Oh man.
Tuesday, I think.
Yep.
I went and picked up the kid and got home. And occasionally, like when we have to go to the store or something, or like when I've taken him to the Thai store to pick up things, they have a slushy machine in there.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they have
yeah,
blue
yeah.
slushy.
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
the only one that he cares about. And he said, we're sitting here and we're doing homework, and he's like, Mama, I can't remember the exact words, but Mama and Magnus get in the car, drive to the store, blue slushy. Blue drink. And
Mhm.
he uses his blue drink.
Oh.
And I was like, no, we have to do homework, and we're not going out again tonight, and so no. I said, besides, after you're done with homework, you're having a cookie, so that's enough. Mama, Magnus, store now.
Oh, buddy, no. This is a fight he's not gonna win. He didn't win, right?
Please.
Because that would have been so funny. It would have been like, actually.
No, I just looked at him and I'm like, I don't know who you think you're talking to, buddy, but you're going to learn that is not the best card to throw on the table with me.
Nope. When my kids do that, I
Yeah.
literally go like this. The fuck you think you're talking to? And now they've started doing this, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna get a call from a teacher one day. I know it. I know it.
Yeah,
I even know which kid it's gonna be. But yes.
Yeah. Shut that down. He was really angry with me.
Oh no.
Well, then you're just going to have to be angry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you still have to do your homework.
Yep. Now you get to angrily do your homework.
Yep. And if you want to keep arguing with me, then you'll lose the cookie.
Yep.
No, sorry, Mama.
Not the
sorry.
cookie.
Not the cookie. No.
See,
I
my
can't
argument-
believe he ate those stupid peanut butter cookies.
Mine
Holy
disappeared. They literally I was like, I'm gonna have to make like 4 or 5 times that recipe if I'm
Right?
gonna keep
Yeah.
them for a day and a half.
Yeah.
Not to mention when they realized that the dog could have them. They were like, oh no, he could have them? And then they're like, the last morsel looking at them and the dog, they're like, no, it's gonna be me. But I do that with the kids too though. Like when they're talking back to me, I'm like, well, you say one more thing and you lose the phone. And they say the one more thing, I'm like, you lost the phone. And then they keep it, I was like, 2 days now, more? Because I can keep continue this and I don't care. They're like,
Yep.
the bane of my existence. My mother. My mother. I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
The things I said I would never do.
Oh God. I don't know if I ever did that. Because my siblings, like I have one that's 2 years younger than me, and then the other ones are 9 and 12 years younger than me, so I babysat them all the time. You know what I
Yeah.
said I never do?
What?
Have kids.
Well,
that did not work.
I actually said that too.
Yeah.
And I did well until
Yeah.
I was 40, over 40. So,
I don't know what happened. I turned 26 and all of a sudden I had baby fever.
Oh.
Or
I still didn't
25
even
and I
have-
had baby
I
fever.
never had baby fever.
I just
Even
I was
when I
just
was
like,
pregnant,
I
I
do
didn't
want
have
kids. I
baby
want 3
fever.
kids. I mean, I got the 3 kids that I wanted.
Yeah.
A little closer together than I would have liked, but hey, at least I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done now. I'm good.
See, it's not you that deals with. It's not the
The
only one
frizz?
to deal with the frizz.
Yeah, but you can literally just take a product, go, and you're done.
apparently I can
if-
just do that with tinfoil
Yeah, I was gonna be like, or tinfoil.
or tinfoil. Yes, I have this knot that I'm working out.
Mm.
See this knot?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, like, you just hold the knot and take all the rest of the hair out, and then I'm like, no, you're just gonna do it your way.
Yeah. I mean, I could, but
Yeah.
There you go.
This is how I work out the knots of my kids' hairs.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just unmanageable. Oh man. Oh, but that raindrop Daryl thing, I was so... Where did that even come from?
I give kudos for the imagination, though.
Right? I was like, okay, sure.
Right?
Oh, it's good stuff.
I'm
It
not
was
sure I
very
would have.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
I just like the fact that she named them. Because I remember watching like raindrops, like, you know, going across
Ha-ha.
the thing. Ah, you got it! Yay! Would you like me to put it next to the hairs of your dog?
No. I'll just,
You're not gonna make your own kittens?
nope. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no! Found another one.
Yep.
Another one.
I'm probably shedding all over you, but I assume that
That's
you're
okay.
used to it at this point.
Yeah. No worries. I had a hair yesterday and I thought it was stuck because it was just a solo little hair that went all the way down to here.
Mm.
And I was like, how is my hair this long? And nope, it was not stuck. But it was like this long. It was so long. It was
Was it-
mine. And I was like, holy crap! So much longer than I'm used to. That one was. I was like, you must have been really old. I'm sorry for you.
The kid does that to me all the time. He's like, oh, mama, mama. And it's still like stuck in my
Yeah,
head.
not anymore.
Yeah, no, not anymore. Oh, look, it's white.
Dancing. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Thanks,
Let me
buddy.
tell you why. Let me tell you why it's white.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me keep looking.
Okay, I can't deal with this anymore.
Just go get a brush.
Look at this.
Yeah. Don't. I don't know anything. Don't torture me. I don't know anything.
Yeah, so
So,
I don't know. I did have something.
you had something and it went away?
It went away.
Okay. Yoink. Yoink.
How long do you think before the kid comes up?
I mean, the fact that we made it this far.
YouTube is a very,
It is, yeah.
that's a high-powered thing.
It is. What time is it?
10:59.
Ah. Exactly behind the light. I was
Oh,
like,
is
where
it?
the clock? I know now where it is. So
So just
okay.
looking, I'm like,
It's right there.
it's
like in
literally
the blind spot.
right in front of you, like literally almost at eye level. Almost.
Never underestimate my willingness not to see something. It's like, nope, not my problem. Not my circus. Not doing this.
I say that so much. Not my monkeys, not my circus.
Yes.
And it doesn't help. I mean, it does help, but it doesn't help.
Yeah.
I know.
Yoink.
Like when the neighbors had dogs.
Yeah. Hold on. There we go. I was trying to put my foot on the white stuff because otherwise the cuff of my pants was sitting like pointing up.
Oh. Yeah, I love having this crossbar underneath that you can just put your feet up on. It's really nice.
I love it. Oh, look it. I miss it. I don't have one. So my kids can just kick my feet under the table. And then get set to their room for 30 minutes. I'm kidding. Like, stop kicking me. No, but
that went really, really quickly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I felt I needed it today. Because,
Yeah.
you know.
Look at you.
Got...
Know how to schedule? Or is this from yesterday?
This is from yesterday.
Oh, it is from yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do so well yesterday.
It happens. I had to refill mine yesterday because... Do you know what we did yesterday?
No, what did you do yesterday?
Dinner at a Norwegian time. We
You
ate at 5 o'clock. I mean, I know
What
it's
the
technically 4, but no, because my youngest
It's kind of like Norwegian time adjacent.
Yeah. My daughter had to go to football at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And that's done at 7:30. So usually we just eat while she's there and then, warm it up for her when she gets back.
Look at the floor. So much hair. Okay. Anyway.
It's just, that's what happens. But, yeah, no, so we had to do that. But my husband came home from work at, I think it was, normal time, like around 4. But, he was like, I have to go back to work at 7. I'm gonna swallow that.
I did.
Good job. Oh. And, so, but he had to go back at 7. So we just...
There's a lot of lime in there.
That was your lemon face.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So continue.
I've been derailed. I was constantly going, what? He came home at a normal time for once? What do you mean? Oh, I'm worried. I know what happened. What now? Okay. Huh.
Maybe you should start at the beginning.
I was telling you why we'd had dinner at a normal time.
Right.
Or like Norwegian time.
Adjacent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh. And so he had to go back to work at 7, so I was like, why don't we just have dinner now and we'll just make something small, like, later.
Kveldmat.
Yeah, kveldmat. But, usually our middag is our kveldmat because kveldmat is a kveldmat. But okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But, so, we eat burgers and fries and the whole thing, like salads and shit. And we ate it, I think we would eat, at 5 o'clock. And, I take her to the football thing. My husband goes back to work. Everybody's back around, I think my husband came back at 8:30, and we were all back at but the kids had started circling the kitchen around 8 o'clock, circling like little vultures, like
Yeah.
I was like, do you guys want some nuggets maybe or something quick, a sandwich? I could grill you a sandwich. They're like, no, I'm good. And like one took a yogurt, one took a thing, one took the other thing, they just took their things and left. And 9 o'clock comes along, youngest goes to sleep, and my other 2 went to sleep around 10:30, and 11 or something. I can't really remember.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you, I was starving. The fuck do people eat dinner at 5 o'clock?
Yeah.
Starving. So and I was like, it's 9 o'clock now. I felt weird. Start to cook something. It didn't make sense. So I was like, and I don't want a sandwich. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do popcorn and I'll just eat breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
I literally woke up bloated from the popcorn. Still, when I woke up this morning, I was like, fuck. Just I can't do this. This is not it's not my body that can do it. Nope, can't do it.
No.
It's like, thank you, but no. I need dinner at a normal time.
We had leftovers yesterday, so I didn't have to cook anything. I had leftover potatoes and salty peas.
Ooh.
like when you get fish and chips, like British fish and chips, and you get that salty pea mash next to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I make that, and I make that with when I make churkake, and then we had that with potatoes, and I had those leftovers, and the man had lemon chicken, so we just ate whatever. We were just like, oh, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm hungry now. I'm gonna eat. Yeah.
Yeah, which was still at like 6:30, 7 o'clock or something. I mean, that's generally 6:30 to 8 is when we usually eat dinner.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah.
Which does not fit in this society.
No,
not at all.
We're usually in the 6 to 7 range, ish. Like so, if we start late, obviously it's gonna be late. What just give me that?
No. I think I'm just getting like bits of concentrated something at the bottom because the first part was good. The ending needed help. So maybe I should just stir this up a little bit.
Yeah, good. Yeah. I was looking at the lime, but I was like, ooh, that lime looks real weird. It looks rough.
Yeah.
Because like half of its meat is just like hanging out of there.
Well, I squeeze it to death and then throw it in there anyway.
Yep. Squeeze it.
Yeah. It's just raspberry and lime water again, still.
Yeah.
Although yesterday that didn't help. Didn't do anything. But I was really busy. I was really just...
You're going.
I did so much. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to refill my water because I was still starving. So, I drank a whole bunch of popcorn. I ate popcorn and drank a whole bunch of water. Ew, could you imagine if I drank popcorn?
No, that's wrong.
I'm gonna never do that. Popcorn ice cream I can do, but no. Yeah, it's not it's delicious and salty. Get out of my house.
No. Sweet and salty, totally my thing. Right up my alley, no problem. But mushy popcorn.
It's not that mushy though. Not if you freeze it in the right way. But I mean, it is gonna be a little mushy though, obviously.
Yeah, it's the mushy. Like I would have no problem at all, like
with the flavor.
Putting ice cream in my mouth and then popping popcorn in my mouth at the same time, and like then I would get the crunchy and the sweet. Like
right.
I could totally do that. But like Ben and Jerry's has a thing with like potato chips, chocolate covered potato chips in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I think I've had it, but I'm not 100% sure. And how do you keep it crispy?
I don't know, but they did, and it was a little too hard in some places for me.
It's a little.
Like,
I'm very sus.
It is. It's sus.
Yeah.
Sus.
But then I was thinking yesterday I wrote to you, remember, and I'm just filling people in about like finding like an old time like ice cream parlor type thing.
Oh yeah. I was just like, you wrote to me. Yeah, you wrote a lot. Which one are we talking about?
I know, right? I didn't write a lot during the day though. I was super busy.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I got so much done.
Yeah, you did.
We should open an ice cream parlor. Like, did you ever go to one in the U.S.?
Once, yes.
Yes.
32 flavors.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was that one.
Did it have a like make your own sundae bar?
I don't remember.
You would remember.
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I just remember a really long line of like scoops that you can have.
Yes. There's all that. And we wouldn't need the kind of variety in ice cream that is available in the U.S. That would be ridiculous. But the make your own sundae bar, that would fly here.
There's a have you been to Tangen Tira Park? the petting zoo. It's like 45 minutes away from here. They have emus and stuff.
No.
Okay, if you go there, there's a gas station. It's like a Burger King and a gas station and something. But there's like a little that you can put ice cream in there and do stuff and put it in there. It's kind of like make your own sundae. Ooh, and then there's the frozen yogurt bar at Yes Store Center. There's ice cream stuff here. They just don't have the Icelandic ice cream, which is my problem.
Wow. I'm trying to find like what they look like.
Soft serve here it's okay, but it's not what I'm looking for.
In the U.S., it's not really. I mean, it is dairy, but it's not really.
We have like we have like two different types of ice cream. One of them is more, cream, and the other one has more water based, but it's not sorbet or anything. It still has dairy and everything in it, but it's colder. No.
Hello. Wait.
Do I know you?
Do I know you? Is that my cousin? I'm trying to show you like a setup in a restaurant, and I can't find one. Like, this is all like at home do it yourself kind of things.
Right.
But like, you know what a salad bar, like a metal salad bar?
Yeah.
Like where you can go around. It's that
Yeah, but for ice cream and like stuff.
and toppings.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I was telling you about the gas station thing. They had that. Like you just served yourself some soft cream like we do in the buffet thing.
Yeah.
And then they had like toppings that you could pick out of.
Yeah, but then you mix them in, or you can just leave them on top.
You just put them on top, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do the flurry thing.
We should open that.
Though.
It's my cousin.
Oh, hi! Dawn's cousin.
How'd you find this? Oh my god.
I was wondering, like, oh, did you actually tell people we're streaming?
I mean, I tell people on my channel that we're streaming.
Mhm.
I mean, you hear.
I'm gonna try and do it like next time or whatever. I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna put this on Facebook and see what happens.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Do we do the thing now?
So if it is my cousin, what did my last WhatsApp message say to you?
Oh, please tell me it was something embarrassing, because that would be great. Be a great
No.
story.
I don't think so. It, I got it. Do you? We'll see.
You should have been like, I am calling from the great beyond. I have messages for you. Like, all the messages for you.
You up? Nope, that's not what it said. So you're not my cousin. But apparently you know me because you said my name.
Well, I mean, it also says, like, your name is on the stream.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yes, we're in Dawn's kitchen today.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's right there.
Mm-hmm. We didn't know if we'd be in a kitchen today or a car or whatever.
Or,
'cause it's
yeah.
the day off today, so.
It's a holiday.
It is
But-
a holiday.
But as I was able to bribe my child with YouTube and a Coke.
Yep.
And my husband's down there with him playing Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. They're doing great.
And he's like, so how long? And I'm like, I don't, 2-3 hours. I don't know.
2 hours tops. It's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
Mm-hmm. I've got shit to do. I don't, but I do. Just, nobody's gonna make me do it. But me.
I don't know what I'm going to do today. What am I going to do today? It's so weird to like look at my calendar and like have nothing on there.
Right. You're like, I must have forgotten something important.
Right? Like I have the stream. Okay. Tomorrow I've got nothing. YouTube and Coke, as long as it's Colombian. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Yeah, well, I mean, for legal reasons, my son is, I would go to jail for that. So
For legal reasons.
yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No,
Ooh.
but what was I gonna tell you? I feel like there was like one more thing, and I was like, I'm gonna tell Dawn this tomorrow. Can't remember what that is.
See? I need to like
I
start.
already did it. I mean, I already showed you the video of my husband fighting the hammer and the hammer winning.
I watched that a few more times and I was like, oh shit, how did I miss that the first time? Oh my god.
The thing was like, I didn't realize it had happened until like I watched it happen in real time, and I was like, wait, did that thing actually smack him back in the head? Yeah, it did. And you can hear it in the video. I'm like, are you okay? And then it was like, and then
you shut it off
and they were scream laughing at that bowling alley, let me tell you.
Those are the times where you're really like, geez, I hope I just went to the bathroom.
Right, yes. That's it, right.
Can I ask you guys for some advice? Yes, you can. It depends on.
What kind of advice?
Yeah.
Are we capable enough to give?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God! I sent that video to his parents too, and they was like, "Oh, was he showing you how to use the hammer?" And I'm like, "Watch him! Like, watch him specifically." And they were
Yeah,
like,
because
oh my
the
God!
first time you saw it, I was looking at the machine because
Right,
you were like,
yeah.
for whatever reason, like you said, like, oh, he did this and like something won, and I was like, I'm looking at the machine thinking
Right,
it's gonna
yeah.
go right to the top,
Yeah.
like lights flashing
Yeah.
and whatever,
Yeah,
and then
no.
there was nothing, and I was like, well, wait a minute, what happened? And then I was like, I must have missed something. Let me go look, and then I made it bigger, and I was like,
It's just,
oh,
it's just
shit.
going so-
Yes, the hammer one. I see what you wrote there. Got it. Now I know.
Cause my father-in-law was like, "Oh, was he showing you how to do this?" And we're like, "No, watch him." And he said, "Holy crap!" It's just schmackaroo.
Yes. How is your mother-in-law doing?
I think they're doing okay. She had
Yeah.
a birthday. On Tuesday, actually. So, we went to the bowling thing and then, we called her immediately on the way home.
Yeah.
Because, we wanted to grab her before they went out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And, apparently she's doing good.
Good.
Yep. It's all fun.
Yay.
Like, oh, I gotta call my family though. I don't know how they're doing. Maybe I'll call them today. It's like the day off for them too. They've been super busy at the cabin though. It's been like, the plumber's coming and this one's coming and that thing is happening. So it's like, sometimes I get through, sometimes I don't.
That reminds me. I should send a message to my dad to have a video chat this weekend because I am gone the next 2 weekends.
Right. Correct.
Correct. Why don't I just do that quick if I can?
Quick.
What do you need advice on?
Oh, Lord.
I want you to ask.
Nothing legal.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't be much help with that anyway. We could Google it for you. Oh, man.
Okay. I absolutely despise the trackball, this
Oh, yeah, the touchpad?
thing,
Mhm.
because when I'm typing,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to touch. You can just hover over it, and then it just moves everything. So while I'm in the middle of typing, my windows
But-
are getting different.
Okay, mine comes with this thing, like, if I tap it 1, 2, 3 times, it becomes inactive. So because I'm always writing, right? So, I don't need that crap to be there.
No, it doesn't do that.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because, that was genius, because, I was not a fan of the touchpad first. Oh my God. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, I'm almost done.
No, it's okay. I was just scratching my ear, which is super important. Not even a little bit.
The next two, no, the following two. Right, that's different.
Yes. Because it's this weekend and then next weekend or following weekend, right?
Right. I think.
I mean, don't ask me. I'm not the native speaker. Most of my family back home. Since when?
I know, right?
Since when? Literally, do you know that when I was pregnant with my first kid, you know what my colleagues at the bookstore gave me when I was going on my maternity leave? An Icelandic English dictionary. So my kid would speak Icelandic. Oh, just oops. It was a good
That is
dictionary.
not where I thought you were going with that. So.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I
Damn.
didn't. Icelandic people are
Well, they couldn't give
different.
me alcohol for after.
no. But that literally could have gone in any direction.
Literally on the way home from the birthday one or whatever, I had my husband stop at a sushi place. It's like I need all the sushi,
All the sushi.
all of it.
Yeah.
Like I know that the doctor would always tell you you should stay away from sushi while you're pregnant
Yes.
because
yeah.
I mean the the chances of something happening are tiny,
The
but if it does
fish.
happen, it's serious.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, fine. And I was so mad when I got pregnant with spawn number 3. Because it was only 9 months in between. I was like, I have not eaten enough sushi. Like, I have not eaten my weight in sushi yet since the last one. Super mad. Oh, no. What, me? Selfish? No.
Yes. No, there's a lot of times though where you just like, just for once, can it just go my way? Just
For a second,
of all the things that I do, can just this one time, can it just
go my way, please.
please, please,
Mm-hmm.
please?
Yep.
Yeah.
I survived on vegan sushi. Like what was it called?
Oh, like,
Sweet
yeah, with-
potatoes
Yeah,
and
cucumber,
cooked chicken and stuff like that.
But you could have had like a California roll. That's fine.
It should have been, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's only certain types of raw fish, but the
Yeah.
California roll is cooked fish,
Yes.
cooked pressed,
Yeah.
whatever they make
Chopped
that
down mashed
crab
potato. No, I'm kidding. Not that
flavored, yeah, thing.
Potato. Oh man,
Now I want to make sushi.
now I want to eat sushi. So you make it, I eat it. I'm okay with that arrangement. You'd be like, God damn it! Would you please let me put the fish on the rice before you eat it? Moo.
No, I usually have so much left over because
Oh.
you know, like even if you chop up like half a carrot, like that's still enough sushi for like 17 people.
Yeah.
And then you have avocado, and then you have I do spring onion, and I have the salmon, and then I make spicy, like with sriracha and,
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah,
mayonnaise,
yeah,
and
yeah.
make spicy salmon and
Spicy mayo.
yeah, spicy mayo.
I don't know what that look was for. That was my belly. Did you hear
Oh,
that?
should I make you peanut noodles?
No, it's okay. It sounded like I farted, but it was my belly. It was like, what's all? I ate a gnome this morning. He's trying to get out.
I guess he doesn't want any advice.
Good call. we should
Probably a lot safer that way.
definitely say. We should read some random shit off the internet.
We can do that.
We can do that.
Here, this is my favorite like waste time site.
Mm-hmm.
More options.
Literally though, that thing you sent us,
Reject all.
the thing you sent us about like stuff about food that you should know.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, I didn't know
Wasn't
that.
that
I didn't know
amazing?
that. Yeah, and then I got mad because the banana thing. I was like, so my favorite time to use a banana is when it's the most unhealthy.
Yes.
But of course, it tastes the most disgusting when it's the most nutritional. I was like,
Right.
I didn't know
But
that.
it was never a sweet food.
No.
No. Plantains are like more to what they used to be.
Oh yeah, when they were showing us what it looked like before and after, I was like, what? Just, huh?
52 times older generations picked on Gen Z for their work ethic.
Oh no. Oh no.
This one is about pictures, so I can't really.
Mm.
Let me find a "Am I the Asshole?" Because those are always classic. How to get fired.
I mean, there's lots of ways.
Oh, man gets roasted by a TikToker after he made a thread saying women shouldn't ride horses because it's a sexually arousing activity.
Has he never ridden a horse in his life?
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, but
Sexually arousing? Have you ridden a horse?
yes.
That's not sexual. Then again, I mean,
Think about how you ride a horse.
yeah, I know.
Think about how you move to stay in rhythm.
Yeah, but honestly, you're trying to think about, let's not fall off and break my neck.
Well, yes.
I
I'm not
mean,
saying I
There
get
are
on there and I'm like,
there are
yay.
definitely
but...
men I would climb on and be like, if I break my neck, so be it. But sexually arousing activity.
Yes.
Okay then. Because I mean, obviously, that is all I'm thinking about. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm a pervy person. Okay. That's not a thing. For me. Okay, I'll say that. For me.
Yeah, this one's for us. 40
Okay.
times people failed to remember what a simple thing is
Oh, no.
called.
Oh.
So they came up with the most hilarious new name. That's
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
be it.
yeah,
That's gonna
yeah.
be it.
I feel called out already.
Boyfriend's mother once referred to a peacock as a disco chicken. Just, oh no.
A disco chicken. I mean, I see it though. It's, you know, it's doing this thing with the feathers. Disco chicken. Oh.
Couldn't remember groomsmen, went with dudes maids instead.
That works though. I like that. Dudes mates. I like it.
I forgot the word for exterminator, so I used ant exorcist instead.
No, I'm just envisioning a priest going, be gone, Satan, take you alone. In the name of pesticide, I curse you.
Honestly, this one could be me.
Uh-oh.
You could be writing this about me. My friend couldn't remember the word cow for some reason, so she Googled moo beast to find out the name.
Beast. Oh my god, those are adorable. Moo beast. Yep.
My ex called an animal shelter a cat refugee camp.
Oh no.
To this day, most of my family refers to a strainer colander as a noodle stay water go, because my older brother called it that once when he couldn't find it and needed to ask where it was.
Noodle stay water go. Oh no. Uh-oh.
Back in the 90s, I was 14 and begging my mom to let me go to a Guns N' Roses concert. I kept nagging until she got frustrated but couldn't remember the band name and said, "I'm not letting you go to any damn Death and Flowers concert."
Death and Flowers. I mean, that makes sense to me.
A Polish exchange student was thirsty after a night out and didn't know what to say. He pointed to his mouth and said, "Sahara."
I would get that though. I would get that.
A couple of weeks ago, I was getting a pack of darts. I needed some change for parking meters. As the girl is getting my change out, I was panicked. What is it called? My mind blank all. All I could get out of my dumb maw was, "Can I have my change in metal money?" I'm in my 30s and the word coin apparently got replaced by some dumbass shit I likely read on here.
Metal money. Can I have that in money? Oh no.
I know a German who learned English in Wales. It's the most amazing clusterfuck of accents. Anyway, a dog ran off with his gloves and he chased after it, shouting, "Come back with my hand shoes!" Christmas llama instead of reindeer.
Oh. What the heck's a Christmas llama?
My boyfriend thought it was clever when I asked what the right word was for an angry parade. A protest.
Protest. I was like, wait, what would that be? An angry parade? Wait, what? Justice!
Oh.
Oh no.
Once when my husband was on pain meds after having surgery, he asked for a cylindrical water storage device.
A glass?
A cup.
A cup!
He wanted a cup.
I'd be like, you asshole. Grab that yourself.
Oh, this one's for you.
Oh god.
I can't remember who said it, but ever since I heard a person call a cupcake a party muffin, they are permanently renamed in my mind.
A party muffin. I like it. I mean, it has a dress on. Sprinkles and shit.
At Target, I asked for a can of bug murder. I couldn't remember the word for insecticide.
To be fair, I would also call that bug murder because I'm like, I'm about to,
Couldn't remember the word athlete, so I went with sportician.
Sportician. Okay.
It's actually not wrong.
It's not bad, but it does sound like somebody who would do the nails of athletes.
Long sleeved shorts.
So pants. Oh, come on, pants. Oh, I hate when that happens, though. Oh, I hate it when you forget a word. It's like, help me.
My buddy once referred to an air horn as spray scream. When my sister was young, she didn't know the word cemetery, so she just called it a dead people field.
Oh, that sounds
Again,
so horrific.
not wrong.
Horrific.
At one point, I started Googling map of the year because my brain short circuited and I couldn't recall the word calendar.
Map of the... Okay. So,
Sausage
I mean...
tweezers?
What?
Sausage tweezers?
Oh my god, what's that?
He was grilling. My husband wanted me to pass him the cooking tongs.
No! Oh no.
At a house party, when this trashed bro comes up to me, "Hey man, I'm about to score. You got one of those plastic penis socks?"
Oh no! Dude, if you don't know the word for condom, you shouldn't be having sex. Come on. Plastic penis socks.
My buddy couldn't find the word for lungs, so he came up with breath sacs. Okay.
That sounds gross.
I once referred to a fly swatter as bug spatula when the name escaped me.
To be fair, not wrong.
Breakfast soup. Cereal.
I was like, okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's stupid. I couldn't remember oven mitt, so I called it a heat gauntlet. On to do battle with the cookies!
I would literally be screaming, I'm a man! Heat gauntlet. I like it. It's been renamed now.
A girl called a feather a bird leaf.
Bird leaf.
I was playing Pictionary with some friends and the prompt was skunk, so I did my best to draw a skunk and my friend yelled, "Stinky cat!" Again, really not wrong, right?
Oh.
I once called toothpaste tooth soap because it was 8 a.m. and I was not ready for life.
No. Nobody's ready for life at 8 a.m.
No, that doesn't. Oh. My girlfriend was frustrated because she couldn't find her shoehorn.
Right.
And then she said loudly, "Where is the boot spoon?"
Wait. Boot spoon?
Toilet paper.
Okay.
Ship tickets.
Oh. I would have been like, I have so many answers for that. Which one are we talking about?
I know. Alright, we need to find another one now.
Oh.
That was it. There was no more good ones there.
No more good ones. Could you imagine if he would be asking us for some advice and he's like writing an Iliad? We'll
I'm pretty sure he's long gone.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm very sure he was not my cousin.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a cousin named Danny.
He's probably gonna ask us for money.
Then I'm really sure because he knows we don't know. 40 very dumb statements about women by men who have no clue how women work.
Oh, nay.
Do we want to do this?
Yes, I do want to do this. I need my spray bottle so I can be like, psst, psst, stop it! Psst, psst, stop it! Jesus! You've seen that lady on TikTok who does this. She reads things from books and they'll be so stupid. They'll be like,
I sent her. Didn't I send that to you?
I don't know.
I sent you one. Ow. What the? It was like stuck in my armpit.
Oh. But it probably was. I'm sure we actually sent each other that one. But she's just, no, she's not the literary man-shaming woman, though.
No.
But she's great. I do follow her.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the woman who, like, she sits there, she has these gorgeous glasses on all the time. And, like, she'll, like, and because she was so pure and loved him so much, she stopped the bleeding for him. And she's like,
that's not
how that works. Stop it. And she finds so many of them. Just so many of them. All right.
I tweet this every time men decide it's time to make decisions about women's bodies. But Mike's boyfriend thought all women got their period on the 15th of the month. And he was 26 years old.
But he thought we just all synchronized.
Scheduled.
Maybe he grew up in a household.
I actually wouldn't be opposed to that because then I could plan accordingly.
Right? All the time.
Right?
I mean, there's a reason I have an app on my phone for that.
Right?
So it's like, okay, when is he going to be here? When do I have to be prepared? When am I doing this thing? Okay, got it. Like, all the time. Oh, God, 26, though. Oh.
An Ohio state representative in the U.S.
Oh, God.
Came up with a bill that would force a woman to re-implant an ectopic embryo, which cannot be done. The representative finally admitted he hadn't really done any research on it. Men cannot be the ones to make decisions about a woman in reproduction.
I don't even know how you would come up with that.
When I said I haven't had my period yet to my ex, he got very frustrated about how irresponsible it was for me to just forget something so important.
Wait, sorry, honey, I just forgot my period. Let me go to the car and grab it. Is that how you think that works?
Like, don't they teach these things?
Honestly, I'm starting to think they don't, or at least not in some states there.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, no.
My first husband was furious and screaming at me as I was vomiting from morning sickness because he was sure I was going to throw up the baby.
So, oh, no. That's a person who should not be procreating. What? How would you... It's simple anatomy, buddy. It's simple. Oh, okay. Oh, no, this is going to be worse. This is going to be worse. Okay.
I had an ex that told me women shouldn't complain about their periods because they are clearly getting pleasure from their tampons. He was a pre-med student.
What? Oh.
I don't know. Can you even, invent stupid like this?
It just scares me that stupid like that is out in the world pretending to be a doctor.
Now a doctor.
Surely somebody corrected this.
Hopefully. But, these are all the same people that say women don't need any kind of, anesthesia type topical thing when you get, a pap smear done because it doesn't hurt. I mean, they only take out a small chunk of your cervix. Yeah. An ex told me that it's not a real baby if it's born by C-section. When I told him I was born by C-section, he was enraged and refused to clarify what he meant. Screamed something about, you just don't understand how women's bodies work. He was 25.
Where are these people coming from?
I don't know.
Are the recent caves?
I imagine this is all from the U.S.
It's not a real baby. Is this the point where we literally have to say, we agree with nothing that is being read here? Oh no, what? Oh God, why?
I manage volunteers at a museum. A new recruit, a man in his late 50s, was surprised women were allowed to touch anything without gloves because of how acidic women's fingers get during that time of the month. He literally thought that women's hands can burn through solid objects when we menstruate.
I fucking wish we could.
No kidding, right?
Excuse me, sirs, dumbasses, form a line. It's period time. We're gonna destroy you. Somebody must have told him that. He must have been terrified of women for like his entire life, though. Sure, you don't just come up with that, though. I mean, yeah, my daughter named the raindrop, but
I guess, yeah, we're not really... She's young, though.
yeah,
Come
but
on.
I mean, it was a raindrop. It's not an assumption about a male's anatomy.
Right.
How would we even become acidic? How many fantasy stories did he watch?
I don't know.
I have so many questions. How can you be in your 50s and not know that? Okay, sorry.
I've definitely tweeted this before, but I once dated a 23-year-old who was furious that I mentioned drinking wine while on my period. He assumed it was dangerous because periods are related to pregnancy. I was like, sir, I am actually the complete opposite of pregnant right now.
My uterus is angry because I'm not pregnant. I need the wine. Go fuck yourself.
Like that video of the guy who's
Oh
like...
my god. Some men are just plain stupid.
Right?
I mean, according to that, yes. And I'm sure there's also like bunches of stupid
and you're
women.
in Norway, right? So, I mean, you have a very good understanding because you're
I mean,
taught.
My 9-year-old, when my son was 9, he came home and he was telling me about how babies are made.
Was he right?
He was right, because
Okay.
he learned it at school.
No.
Right? I'm like, they don't, what the...
Well, you know, women, we're all dirty anyway, so... Yeah.
Jesus. Sometimes I think America should start over. Can we just hit the reset button over there?
On humanity?
Just
On humanity,
America,
yes.
It's... Ooh.
When my ex took my virginity, he said he didn't think I was a virgin because he thought he had to make the vaginal opening himself. He was 24.
What? Did he show up with like scissors and hammers and stuff? A sledgehammer?
She wasn't a virgin because she already had the...
Oh my god. Okay.
I
I'm
heard
assuming he
st-
was a virgin? What? Yeah, exactly. What?
Yeah. I heard a story about a husband who thought the fetus breathed through the pregnant mom's belly button. He walked in on his wife soaking in a deep bath and was genuinely horrified that she had drowned their unborn child.
Oh. Mm. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know where to start on that one. I don't know where to start.
Here,
What if
here,
it
I'll
was
give you
just-
another one.
What if he was just innocently stupid, and like I mean, because yeah, there are misconceptions and stuff, but okay, well, no, I got nothing.
Literally everyone in the world has a belly button.
Right.
Has it ever been open? Have you ever been able to put your finger through your belly button?
I'm just wondering, like, how do you make that? I mean, he does know that the child's literally swimming in embryonic fluids, right?
Clearly
Apparently
not. Maybe he
Okay.
thinks there's like a tube that goes from the belly
I
button
just-
to the kid in the water. I don't know. I
I
don't know.
mean, did he never wonder why he didn't see pregnant women walking around with like their belly button exposed?
A mask during COVID. An air filter. Walking in the city. One of those gas masks without the eyes. Filter.
You have to brush the teeth. Amazing.
American men are just so freaking stupid. Sorry, not sorry. No. You are bang. I mean, well, the state of the country, tells you that you are bang on right there.
Which is why I'm wondering, can we set the reset button on America for just a second?
Yeah.
Need to go back a few.
I think it needs more than America. I think we need humanity.
Yeah.
Because
There's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a few other countries that I could throw that in.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh man.
A couple of years ago, a woman tweeted a thread on here about a male boss who was enraged. The company provided sanitary supplies in the restroom. because he genuinely believed menstruation was voluntary and people were using it to get off work.
Dude, I wish it was voluntary. I wish we could be like, you know what? I'm old enough. I feel like I should have babies now. I will menstruate now for 3 or 4 years and try to have a baby. Do you imagine if
I'll
that
take a
was the
switch,
thing?
a button,
Right?
a button,
We
turn it
can-
on and off.
We can get out of this. We would love to.
If we put a button in our belly button, can we?
You just pop a pill in there and it's like, oh, we're closed for business. Gotcha. Okay. You let us know when you're ready. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no. We're only at a number 11. How many was it? Was it 40?
I don't know.
This is gonna get ugly real fast.
A friend's fiance thought tampon size was based on your vagina size, so he was upset she asked for supers. He thought it meant the more partners you've had equals the bigger tampon required.
Someone had a tiny dick. That's what he's saying. Who? Serious though? What is up with that?
Oh,
no. What?
I had to inform my ex-boyfriend that women bleed when they are on their periods.
Mm.
He thought a period meant for a week out of the month, women were real angry. That's the extent he was told about it. He was 34 years old.
No.
34.
Oh God. He just thought women got real angry once a week. I mean, not exactly inaccurate there, but you know, there's more to it. Oh no.
My dad is 61
No.
and thought every girl, this one isn't as bad,
Okay.
thought every girl started their period in 5th grade. Like you,
Oh, yeah, right.
like
That's just
guaranteed
your time.
clockwork.
Right.
And this discussion happened 2 weeks ago. Not as bad,
No,
but
You know.
61.
he should get a nosebleed and stop a tampon up his nose to stop the bleeding. That's right. Just what?
Yeah.
Did you? I'm sorry, because we're talking about tampons.
No,
but
it's okay.
Nose bleeding and stuff. You've seen the meme, right? Where somebody like they saw somebody with a little travel kit of tampons. They're like, "Is this a tea set for vampires?"
No, I didn't see that one.
The tea set for
I saw the one that put a tampon in his nose,
Yes.
and then I don't know, something happened and it expanded and
Oh
he
yeah.
couldn't get it out.
What did
It had fully
How-
expanded.
What?
I don't know. It was a girl. I don't. It had to have been a guy. I
no.
don't remember the video exactly,
Oh no.
but they were like couldn't get it out.
Oh my God. I hope it's okay. Or not. Oh, okay. Sorry. Just that vampire kid.
No, this one's
tea?
bad.
The tea vampire thing was just, it just got me going. It was so funny. Did you imagine?
Awful.
Yeah.
And
You're
really funny at
How-
this.
I mean, like, oh, I'm donating this for vampire tea charity. Just, that's what, how would they go about collecting this to begin with? I mean, I have so many questions.
No.
Vampire cafe.
No.
Oh, sir, what year would you like the tea to be from? I've got 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds. Women starting and women finishing. There's so many varieties here.
You're gonna make a book, aren't you?
Don't tell me I might. I mean, I already have vampires in the book. Why not? Why not?
At a tea shop.
They go to a witch's cafe at one point.
Add it as an option.
Oh, vampire tea. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
When my mother was working as a nurse, she was assisting a doctor as he was attaching a urinary catheter.
Right.
He couldn't find the right opening. She had to show him the correct spot. He kept trying to put the tube in the patient's vagina.
Oh! Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna cross my legs real quick. Ew. How is he a doctor? Nurses, we love you. Just, we do. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay.
My ex-husband, while I was pregnant with his child, believed the baby was in my literal stomach, and when I ate food, it fell on top of the baby.
I think that just the education system over there is a little broken. And
A
he
little?
was a doctor, right? He was a
Right?
Oh God. Ugh. Oh no. I'm trying so hard not to read like the screen. So
I can turn it.
No,
so,
no, no, no,
yeah.
no. It's okay.
My ex and I once got into an argument because he insisted that everyone gets their period at the end of the month, and I told him that's not true.
Fuck's sakes. Oh, get worse. Good, it gets worse.
This is why I can't talk about feminism with you, is what he said to her.
What? What? I would have been like, I am so stunned by your stupidity right now. I don't know if I should go or you should leave.
I need to seriously rethink my life choices that have brought me to this
Right, I think
point
you
in
should
time.
take a really long walk off a short cliff real quick. Just... Wow, okay. That's a random argument for that.
This one is kind of lame, so we'll leave it.
Alright.
I dated a 25-year-old man who thought we could push it all out at once and that we purposefully prolong it so that we had a reason to complain.
Oh, yes, that is. Oh no, they know. We must talk to the council. We purposely belong. Yes.
My ex thought we could start our periods whenever we wanted. He asked if I could schedule it around his birthday once.
What?
Schedule it like around. So
Yeah.
he missed his birthday, so he got lucky on his birthday.
Oh. Wow.
Started my period at 10 years old. My dad yelled at me when I asked for pads because he thought that meant I was sexually active.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
He was in his 30s.
No. No. That poor kid. She must have had a really unhealthy relationship. There's a lot of things after that.
A guy told me that I could spray some hairspray up my vagina after we had sex because he didn't want to wear a condom. She didn't say anything and just got up and left.
Good.
Smart
Hairspray
girl.
up the. Oh. Hairspray. Oh, okay.
I don't have an age with this one, but
Okay.
my father-in-law was absolutely livid at the idea of free birth controls for women. He started shouting, "Why do they need so many? They should just stop having all the sex." It was then that I realized he thought the pill works like Viagra.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Maybe he misunderstood what pill they were talking about. Just trying to throw a little bit of a. Maybe not all of them are horrifying human beings.
I once had a boyfriend who thought if women used tampons, they would walk around climaxing all day.
I wish.
Now you know that any woman that he's ever been with has never
Ever climaxed. Never.
That's
It
how it
says a
works.
lot, buddy, and none of it's in your favor.
Can you believe this stuff?
No, I want to believe that they're just making this shit up, but you know they're not, and that's what makes it so horrifying. Today's stream is about horror.
Oh, this is sad and funny at the same time.
Okay.
I had a health teacher in year 9 tell me to hold my period when I had to go to the toilet during class because I felt like I was leaking. He honestly thought girls could hold it. He was the health teacher. He was in charge.
I would check
of
his credentials
teaching
real quick.
how this works.
I think they should check. Like, where did you study? Under a rock?
I
I got nothing. Wow.
I met a guy who was against sex before marriage because it meant the woman was, well, I'll put it in his words. I knew a woman who was so promiscuous, she used to take the pill nearly every day. I
Buddy. No. Stop it. Just stop.
My ex-boyfriend thought women bleed one singular drop of blood and that was your period. And that woman used pads and tampons during the week because they don't want their one drop of blood getting on their clothes because they don't know when during the week it's coming.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I
would go
I
for
would-
that.
I
I'd
would
be okay
sign
with
up
that.
for that
Yeah.
plan.
Do you imagine though? Like you're like, okay, my period should start today. Let me just grab a pad or a tampon, just
Right.
put that down there. And just like,
Well, if we
da,
install
da,
a
da.
button, then we could be like, yep, now it's time. Boop, boop, done.
Send a message down the old tube.
Shut the button off.
Jesus. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know some of these words.
Okay.
I don't. I'm gonna read it,
Okay.
and then we can just kind of
Yeah.
guess.
We
what
can
it
probably
means.
Google it.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. I prescribed. I don't even know if I'm gonna say these right.
I wouldn't know.
I prescribed Pessaries
Series.
to a 16-year-old virgin who had candidiasis,
I don't
and
know
the
that one.
father had to come back for me to clarify how the Pessaries would be used because he thought being a virgin meant the vagina was closed off completely by the hymen.
Oh my god, where are these men coming from?
He was 52 years old. So now I gotta. This will make sense once we understand what Pessaries are.
How do they? I mean, what? Do they not understand that the hymen is just like this tiny little thing? Oh Jesus! Some of us don't even have that.
Pessaries are removable devices that provide support after a prolapse. Prolapses happen when the walls of the uterus or vagina become weak, which can happen with age or after childbirth. Your organs can drop out of place during a prolapse.
Oh.
A pessary is often used as a non-surgical treatment option for a prolapse.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess, since she was young, that she had weak walls and her organs
Yeah.
were
I mean, there was. What was it?
Candidiasis.
Candidiasis.
Can-
Okay, that sounds like Adidas made a candy bar. Candidiasis.
Candidi.
Or canned food.
Yeah, it's Candididi. Candidid.
Let it say it.
I'm not going to say it. No.
Oh, it is. It doesn't give you the option. Okay.
It is a fungal infection caused by a yeast.
Oh,
Called
okay.
Candida.
Okay.
I said that one right.
Yeah, you did.
So Candida,
So she had a
Yes,
yeast
yes,
infection.
yes,
Okay. Okay.
and had some things to support.
Yeah. All right.
But the vagina was completely closed off by the hymen, and he was 52.
Oh. I mean, at least he wasn't livid. You know what I mean? Maybe he was just ready to learn. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's
That ship has sailed. I'm just trying to restore some faith in humanity. I'm not doing great right now.
No. Nope. At least not American men.
Oof.
My ex thought that women were pregnant for 12 months and assured me I was wrong when I disagreed. He was 25.
So he never saw any of those
I knew this
movies.
one. I knew this
What?
one. NASA sent Sally Ride 100 tampons for the 2 weeks she would be in space. Is this enough?
They're like, I'm gonna change it every 5 minutes.
To be fair,
I
I'm
would
gonna
rather
say-
have too many than too few.
I'm
Okay.
going to say, what if there was complications and it delayed?
What if it was prolonged for
What
some
if it was
bizarre reason?
prolonged?
Yeah,
or-
okay.
And
They
we
get a
are
pass.
talking about,
They get a pass.
at the time,
More is
really
more.
smart men in a very book smart engineering technical way. And these are the same ones who forget to pay their electric bill
Yep.
and have trouble with day-to-day
Don't know how to
life.
fry fries.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Or boil an egg.
or boiling it. Right. So I'm not really surprised.
Better
by
safe
that
than
one.
sorry. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, we're all gonna give them a pass. We're like, they tried. Okay. They went too far in the other direction, but I'd prefer that.
Mine was shocked to learn that we can't just hold it in until it's convenient. Wouldn't
What
that
is-
be lovely?
What is up with that?
He grew up with sisters, had 2 daughters, and was in his 30s when he learned that's not how it worked.
Like, how many are we in? We're in 30, and there's at least 8 people think that you can hold it or arrange it or stuff. That
I don't know.
I said it was like around 8, right? That's 8 too many. Uh-oh.
An old boyfriend used to get migraines, and I tried to give him some of my Midol,
Right.
which, in case you don't know, Midol is like a it's like an aspirin type thing that
Oh,
helps
okay.
relieves cramps.
Right.
It's a brand name of an aspirin that
Oh.
women take when they're on their period and they have cramps to help with
Cool.
the
What is
pain.
it called?
Midol.
Midol.
I don't even know if they still make it, but whatever. It's just another muscle relaxer aspirin type thing.
Right.
He refused because it thought it would make him grow boobs or something.
Buddy, I know when I was a teenager, I know so many people who would have taken that pill in the hopes that they'd grow some boobs real fast. If that was a thing, plastic surgeons would be out of business.
That's so not how any of this works. I'm gonna fart one of these times when you make me laugh so hard.
Oh.
My educated professional job husband thought human ova were the size of hen's eggs, and that's why periods hurt. Unclear whether he thought women also lay the ova. Why do periods hurt then, he asked. When you bleed tissue monthly from your genitals, come back and we'll chat,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. You try doing the bloat and the crap and the stuff. See how you like it. Oh my goodness.
A YouGov poll recently found that 43% of the men surveyed thought that women pee from their vagina and didn't know that the urethra had a separate opening.
Although, do you remember when they talked about this in Orange is the New Black? It came up in an episode.
Do you
Yeah,
remember?
I know. I realized the second it left my mouth, I was like, nope, no, this is not going to go the way I want it to.
No.
But there was an episode in like one of the later seasons where the trans woman on the show was telling the other like about it, and like a few of the women didn't even know about this in the thing. They were like, oh my god, it's true. They're like, here, just look here, take a mirror. She was like, take a mirror and like look at it, look at your vagina, like really look.
Yeah.
And like you'll see the urethra, you'll see all the stuff, and this show came out and people like thought it was funny, but there were a lot of people that were actually surprised by this.
Yeah.
I was like a lot, and I was like, well, how do you how do you not? Okay, sure, but I mean, okay, that's one of those things that probably just went by them.
No, because you can't actually understand a woman's body because it's sinful. It's just sinful to learn these things. My ex worked with an EMT who, finding an elderly woman bleeding in her apartment bathroom, surmised that she had her period. The woman was 70.
EMT needs to be fired.
And if that's how it works, I don't want to be a woman anymore.
I'm done with this now. Goodbye.
I like the break that menopause gives you. The other stuff is torture. I'll take the torture. 70.
It's
Yes.
an EMT. Ooh.
I had a boyfriend who insisted my period always came with the full moon. No, it didn't. It came when it came, regardless of the status of the moon.
to be fair, for 2 years, you could almost set the clock after me. If the moon was full, it was my time.
Okay, but it was coincidental.
But yes, but my friends would be like, oh, full moon, you bleeding today? And I'm like, yep. Yep. They'd be like, oh, no sex for you tonight. I was like, I mean, you can. It's just messy.
Oh.
What?
Oh. It feels a little unfair to say this because my grandfather was born like 1920 area.
Right.
But according to my grandmother's memoir, he didn't realize babies could be born during the day. So he thought she was dying when she went into labor when the sun came up.
Oh.
When the sun was up.
Oh. No. Ay. Okay. Oh no.
My husband thought that women got emotional during their periods because of how bad it hurt when ripping off a pad to change it. He thought the adhesive strip side stuck to our bodies and ripped hair out when we changed it.
Oh God.
Her husband.
Suddenly I'm starting to think the open door policy when you're in the bathroom is a good idea. Could you imagine though?
No. I know what it did. I mean, he's absolutely not wrong, because if that was the case, I would be upset. You know, sometimes, like, occasionally you had just one little hair get caught and there were tears in your eyes from that. But, yeah.
Now I'm picturing, you've seen the little babies that open all the pads and like stick them on them. He probably thought that's how that works.
Why else would it be sticky?
What else would it need to adhere to? Could you imagine also the mess? That glue is going to shit.
The sticky side does fuck all.
Who? Just imagining a public bathroom where a woman. You're in there like, oh, I gotta go pee, and then the woman comes in and you hear, rip. Oh, the noise.
Male friend thought we used tampons to put it in and clean everything out and then throw it away.
Oh, I wish that was possible. That'd be great.
Like a toilet brush or a handy wipe. He was 21.
You know, okay, you know what? I will put that down to the fact that, yeah, he's 21 and he's never had to use one on his own, so he doesn't know what that's about.
Oh, jeez.
No, what?
My ex at 21 pulled my Nuva ring without telling me, and a month later, when I was panicking on the phone with the physician, he laughed and said, "Oh, that thing? I didn't know you needed it." As if I'm a fucking Barbie with plastic parts. Fuck education, right? That can't help anything.
He just pulled up,
What's this doing here? We don't need that.
Sir, I have a pyramid scheme I'd like to sell to you real quick. Jesus.
Oh.
Wow. I'm so scared now.
My mom mentioned making a gynecologist appointment to her primary doctor, and he said, "You don't have anything left down there. That's no longer necessary," because she had had a hysterectomy 30 years ago.
So her primary... Okay. Oh.
To her doctor?
Okay. My head hurts. My vagina hurts.
Oh my goodness.
I'd be like, honey, you need a new doctor. Like now.
32 men answer the question of what double standards they have experienced that women never do.
Alright.
I don't know which way this is gonna go.
Let's see what happens, because there is probably a double standard that we don't know about.
Maybe
we'll learn about male.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll learn about male tampons and bride dudes and dude brides, dude mates. I got there in the end.
Oh,
There in the end.
I don't think this is gonna go the way that we think.
Uh-oh.
Kissing children is the first one.
Huh?
Got a rude awakening when I was in public with my nephew. He was being cute, as always, so I gave him a kiss on his forehead and cheeks. Someone politely told me that it was weird that I was giving him affection like that, and I was just shocked. I felt like if it was a girl, they wouldn't be told off about this.
Okay, that sounds like that person who told him off has an issue.
Yeah.
Ugh.
At a bar I used to go to, there was a chick, a total drunk, who would always sneak up behind me and grab my crotch.
Oh no.
Once she
Oh, no.
even licked my ear while doing it.
Ugh.
I wasn't amused in the slightest, but everyone seemed to think this was pretty fucking funny.
It isn't.
Pretty sure that wouldn't have flown if genders were reversed.
It
He
shouldn't
is
have flown at all.
Absolutely right
Mhm.
on that.
Mm-hmm. Every right to be pissed off about that.
Yep. Not quite what the question is asking, but it irritates me as a father when I take care of my daughter. Doing simple things like feeding her or just skipping down the sidewalk or talking nonsense. People feel a need to tell me I'm such a great father and wish there was more men like you. Okay, you obviously have shitty people in your life. I'm doing my job, and it irritates my wife because she does the same thing and everyone just thinks it's normal.
That's ridiculous. Hi!
Hi,
Tracker 44?
4484.
4484. Many fours.
This is we are reading men giving information on double standards in society. Interacting with children in public, i.e. a lost child. If a man tries to help, he is perceived as creepy at best, predatory at worst, while a female is just seen as caring and compassionate. He's not wrong.
No.
But to be fair, 90 some odd % of the time when this kind of shit happens,
But we're only down to 5, and almost all of them are about children and in public.
yeah, more kids.
Okay, cool.
Somehow, when it comes to kids, the mom is more important. One of my good friends is having a rough breakup after his girlfriend of 10 plus years went on a retreat with her friends from college. She slept with 10 plus guys, got pregnant, and did not who the father was. Got aggressive when my friend tried to reason with her because of the kids. They have two kids, 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and hit him hard enough in the face to chip a tooth.
Oh, Jesus.
When they separated, he filed for custody since the judge called in favor of her, even after blaming the sex vacation on the copious amounts of drugs she did while she was at the retreat. She seemed a better parent to have sole custody over a boring dude that has a stable job, loves his kids more than anything, and even after this whole ordeal, did not want to destroy the ex for ruining his life.
Wow.
This is getting sad.
Yeah. But I've also heard that, like, the court very often sides with the mother, even though the mother is,
Yeah.
completely unhinged. That's not the word I was looking for, but
I'm finding something else.
oh,
'cause
okay.
That was just depressing and mostly true.
Probably true, like in a lot of ways, or in lots of cases.
Am I the asshole for not telling my girlfriend and her family that I can speak Japanese?
Is her girlfriend and his family and her family
I don't know.
Japanese?
Let's read, shall we?
So what's y'all's story? Why Norway?
Oh, okay. Yep. I met my husband online. He's Norwegian. After years, we did a pro-con, U.S. to Norway, and Norway won, and that's why I'm here.
We're Icelandic, me and my husband, and my husband got a job here that paid more. So we came here.
So,
But we like Norway. Norway's cool.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
love it here.
Pretty. Pretty.
Absolutely. Okay. Am I the asshole for not telling my girlfriend and her family that I can speak Japanese? I, 18, female,
Okay.
am Japanese descent. It is not in my surname because it is on my mother's side, and I only have my father's surname. But I grew up at my maternal great grandmother's and grandmother's house, who spoke almost 70% of the time in Japanese. So I can speak Japanese, as does my whole family, including my parents.
Okay.
I live in another state far from where my parents live. Um, Her relatives are from Rio. Oh, okay, that doesn't really matter. Brazilian.
We're skimming. Cool.
I've been
What's
dating
your story?
Lara,
Mm.
19, female, for 5 months. She is also a descendant, but unlike me, she has Asian traits. She knows I'm going to assume that the other one doesn't look Asian, but is Asian.
Mm. Right.
Yeah. I'm going to assume what that means. She knows I am of Japanese descent, but we never got into the conversation whether I speak or not. She never asked, and I never commented. It's been about 2 months since I've had lunch every 2 weeks at her parents' house where she lives, both of whom are of Japanese descent. And a funny thing always happened. They would speak in Japanese some things like, go make the bed, or the dishes for lunch are yours, to the parts that spoke bad of me. She didn't eat everything on her plate, or strange way to dress.
Oh.
My girlfriend used to scold her parents also in Japanese, and this has been the case for the last 2 months.
Okay. So girlfriend standing up for her. Okay.
Yep. I'm not necessarily offended, but I find it extremely funny that they think I don't know and can talk about everything in Japanese, thinking I'm lost in the conversation. It is worth mentioning that they keep the conversation 97% of the time in Portuguese.
Wow.
My parents came over this weekend, and Lara's parents insisted that we go to their house so they could get to know each other. At some point, my mother had to leave the table to talk to my grandmother, and when she came back, she said in Japanese, "Your grandmother sent a kiss," and I replied, "Send one of mine to her later."
Right.
I know Lara and her parents were surprised, but they didn't comment, and dinner stayed that way for the rest of the night. After I dropped my parents off at the hotel, Lara asked to talk to me via video call and said that I embarrassed my parents because they didn't know that I understood and spoke in Japanese, and they talked about other family things in another language, precisely because I would not understand. It would not make it boring.
What?
I replied saying, just like they badmouthed me, didn't they? But I didn't want to talk about it, and you never asked, despite knowing that a part of my family is of Japanese descent. She still stood her ground, saying that I could have said and avoided all the awkwardness at her parents' dinner. I didn't really do it on purpose. I just responded unintentionally to my mother, talking in a language that I'm fluent in. Am I the asshole?
A little bit. A little bit. She just sat there and let her girlfriend defend her all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that
There's
They're-
a little bit. There's a little bit of culpability in there.
they're
There's a little. Yeah.
equally assholic.
That's like, you never told me you were allergic to peanut butter. Well, you never asked. You should tell me. But I don't know. I mean, this is peanuts.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is she the asshole?
Let's see. They always have like.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, extra. I don't live with Lara, so it didn't happen that I spoke in Japanese with my relatives in front of her. Yes, it was the first time she had my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Not the asshole. If they're going to badmouth you within earshot, they should be embarrassed regardless.
Oh yeah, they should be
Disappointed.
embarrassed for sure.
Yeah. Not the asshole. I'm passing white Latina, and I embarrass people on the regular because they speak Spanish in front of me, assuming I don't understand. That assumption is their fault, not mine. Not the asshole, not the asshole. Not the asshole.
Hard to believe it didn't come up in 5 months. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so this page loves to vindicate people who get one over. So most people are going to say not the asshole. But for realistic advice, you should know that after the first lunch, you should have said something. Yeah. I think you know that. You're the asshole. You should apologize for the misunderstanding. you're the asshole. Equally at fault here.
Yeah, right.
Them for being rude in your presence.
They
and
were rude
you
in their presence. That was not cool.
for knowingly eavesdropping. Not the asshole. Such gaslighting. Like it's your fault. You understanding them when they badmouth you. I think equal.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with equal.
Because, I mean, the second she would have said something, the badmouthing would have stopped. I mean, it would have been awkward as fuck, but hey, who cares?
Right. But then also, wouldn't that have just been, maybe that was just like a can of worms. Like, how are you going to open that? Hey, I can understand you after they just said something nasty about her.
You know what?
That's not going to be awkward?
Yeah. But you know what? It's also awkward for them to just sit there and say nothing.
Yes.
So I would have been like, no, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm not going to let my girlfriend or my boyfriend or whoever stand up for me to do that. I'll be like, no, I got this covered on my own. I would be like, I like the way I dress, and no, I didn't eat everything off my plate. Big deal. Peanuts.
I'm trying to find something good.
I mean, it is almost time, though.
Is it already?
Yeah, it's 12:20.
What time do we start? 10?
10.
Oh.
We're going to keep it a little shorter today because of the holiday.
Because it's a holiday.
Yeah.
My family is downstairs, and her family is at her house.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear the YouTube videos from here. He's watching Sunday.
Yes, of course he is. Sometimes I think I hear him in my sleep. Sunday, I'm like,
I know.
him or unspeakable. At some point, I was like, I think I have like PTSD from YouTube.
I know,
like,
right?
Why do it keep happening? Oh no.
35 women reveal
No.
what happened after they gave the creep a chance.
Oh man, I don't know.
No? Employee makes boss position useless by maliciously complying to her automation request. Am I the jerk for telling my boyfriend he isn't entitled to my inheritance?
No, I would think not.
We could do that one. Or
Had fun listening. What's next for your week? Well, the end of it, basically. What is next for our week? I don't know. There's school on Friday. There's the weekend. There's stuff to be done.
I need to look at the calendar. I'm ruled by my calendar. All right. I am clear.
Oh my.
I have nothing.
For
Friday,
next-
Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
But you'd have your stream though.
I have my stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see.
Perhaps baby. Your baby.
Yeah, you.
And then I might be going to also on Sunday. I'm not really sure. Not yet.
Oh, right.
That'll
With your
That'll be decided.
your other friend.
Listen, you might have other besties, but I am your number one bestie.
I laughed so hard.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah. I have some appointments next week, but those are completely outside of everything. So Monday we'll stream like normal.
Yes,
And
yes.
Thursday we'll stream like normal.
Right.
I don't know where we'll be.
No, we'll figure that out.
I've got a
hope
thing
we'll
at
figure it out.
1. So maybe we should stream here.
Mhm.
Because then I have someone coming at 1.
Oh yeah.
And if
okay.
you come here, that'll force me to clean my house. So when she
Ah.
comes at 1.
Yes, because I'm so judgmental of other people's messes.
Yeah. But that will force me.
Sure.
Like, I cleaned up most
can
of the
be- I can
kittens
be
that
your
are on the
incentive for
floor.
stuff. I can do that.
Yeah. So, yeah. Just streaming this weekend. I have just a couple of things.
Yeah.
But the week after that,
Oh, sorry.
we have to move the Thursday
Yes.
to Wednesday's open.
Yes. All I have on that Wednesday is a football match, and that's in the evening.
Okay.
So I'm good.
So we'll probably have to change it on the schedule. But that's
Yeah,
2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I have to change on the schedule 2 weeks from now because you can't do it in the month thing.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You can't?
I can do it now. Did they update it? Because the last time I tried to edit the schedule, they just take you to the week thing, and I'm like, yeah, but what about like the next thing that I want to do? But
No, I think like the schedule
Mhm.
that we struggle
we're
here
not
with
tech savvy. We're working on it. We're learning stuff.
Yeah.
learn on the
Let
fly.
me get to
I'm really
Twitch.
bad at it.
And let me open a new thing on Twitch. And people are getting so unhappy with Twitch. I keep hearing people bitch about them all the time.
Oh no.
So when you go to the channel and then
Mhm.
you go down to, is it going to show me?
Yeah.
Schedule. No. See, it's not going to show me what the schedule is because we're
Oh,
live.
okay. Right.
What
But
do
if you, yeah, right. You're not in nothing. Sorry. We'll look at
Here,
that.
no, I can look at this. I can just look at mine, which doesn't have a schedule.
Right.
Okay. How about if I go to channel?
That's where you should see.
Yes.
There's a schedule.
Schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when you go in there to edit, like that's it. That's all there is.
Yeah.
You can only put the days.
Mm-hmm.
I add stream. Okay.
So you can
And that's
only
it.
do that
You
every
can
week.
only-
I would like it if I could edit it a month or so in advance. Like, so if we would have to move, people would know that ahead of time.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to use it like a calendar.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
A
calendar.
calendar.
Like a world map? Day map?
Like a-
What was it called?
Yeah. A year map.
A year map.
Like
I
the
need a
year
year
map
map.
it is.
Mhm.
Damn it.
And now I'm going to go watch a
Yeah.
disco chicken.
I wonder, could you put a schedule and then not click this frequency? Or no.
This frequency? What are we talking about?
The frequency every Saturday, every
Right. Yeah.
You only have that option.
Yeah.
It's like every
Yeah.
Tuesday or whatever, and then that's it. That's your only option.
Yup.
But
Yup. And yet they show you like a month thing in one of those things, but you can't
Yeah.
change that. I'm like, but it's right there.
I know.
I don't do the thing.
Can I just pick this up and move it over here?
Yeah. No.
No. How about just this one?
No.
The number of things that I can do on an entry in my Google Calendar,
Unbelievable. Unreal.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You're telling me you couldn't import some
A little
kind of like I know that
Some of the
Google gives
qualities.
this away for free. Anybody can get this. You couldn't work out some kind of deal with Google? Then people could actually import it and put it on their calendar.
Right.
So, I don't miss that stream.
Right? Instead of I'm getting random things like, oh, this guy's put. I'm like, who's this guy? Oh, right. Don followed him somewhere. Okay, let's check this
So
out.
I'll explain. Twitch also does not let you log in with different user accounts.
Oh,
I have 3 user accounts. My personal one that I watch people I follow and all of the streamers that I like to watch.
Mhm.
This one,
this one.
and then my other stream, my
Art
cards
stream.
my art stream, Cards and Colors. So I have 3 accounts. And when I need to moderate or like delete a comment or something, the phone app is limited. Let's just say that it's limited. So I had to log out of my personal account to log into this account so I could do moderation. And which I think you taught us to do.
Yes, Sandy's my name to teach us how to
Yep.
block people.
Yeah. Still. And so, yes. So then I was like, why am I not getting notifications? Because I'm always on my phone in my personal Twitch account, which has followers, and I get notified and pops up and says, oh, this person is streaming. And so I'm like, yes, let's go. And right, so I had changed it to this account that we're on right now so that I could do the moderation. Yeah, see? And and then I was like, why am I not getting things? Oh, how come I'm not following? Did I change that? Not realizing that I was in the wrong account. So now this account, unless you deleted them,
No, I didn't do it. I
follows
was
a
like,
couple of Minecrafters.
It was so funny. All of a sudden, my phone is just blowing up with notifications from stream. I was like, what is happening? Not that I mind watching.
Who's
Twitch
Tango and
streams.
why is he telling me
What?
this?
What is this golden ticket crap? What am I talking? What is this? And she said, where are my notifications? I was like, I got them right here. I don't understand them, but I got them. And that is how tech savvy we are. Not. That's the whole story story in a nutshell.
You should just be allowed to have multiple. I can go into YouTube
Yep.
and change to any of my accounts.
Instagram. You literally,
I can
there's a
have
button,
on
I push, and then I'm
Instagram.
on another one. It's like, yeah.
Facebook. I have all the art stuff on an
Yep.
account in Facebook. I can choose when I respond to something to respond as me or to respond as that page. Every fucking app in the world
Yeah.
has a way to log in, authenticate yourself, and switch. And
Sorry.
oh, I thought that was except this one.
Except this one.
Although this is the one that just had that most recent hack where everybody's financial, like
Oh,
whoever
geez.
Twitch pays, like all of that went out. Yeah, and that's why. I mean, I'm pretty sure that there was things have changed with how they allow you to log in and authentication and stuff.
Mhm.
But at this point, I'm not even sure it's like worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to go to the bathroom, don't you?
Actually, no, I don't.
Oh, you were doing
No,
that
I'm just getting restless because I don't know how
Welcome
to
to my hands.
Right. It's like, woo.
So that's why.
True.
You can unfollow them.
No,
I think I've gone
I
back.
don't care. I just thought it was really, really funny because all of a sudden I never got notifications from Twitch on my phone. Like,
'Cause
sure, like I'd get notifications on Twitch, but on Twitch when I went in there. But now it's like, oh, this guy's streaming. Oh, this guy's streaming. Oh, come check out the you.
Oh
like
no, I'm still logged in.
Yep. And now I get like
Alright.
oh, and they will also send me like Twitch notifications about people that I might be interested in. I'm
Yes,
like,
yes.
for F's sake, stop bothering me.
Okay. So
I could just turn it off, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do
I'll
other
go
stuff.
back in on my
All good.
personal here. Oh, passwords. I'm gonna do that later.
Words. But anyway, we hope you
Yeah.
have an awesome holiday today.
Yeah.
This is one of those holidays that doesn't come with candy.
I actually don't know what today is about at all.
It's 40 days since
I know
Easter, right?
I can say it because it's a
It's 40 days since Easter, right? Is it Ascension Day? Is that what it's called today? Is Ascension Day
I don't
today?
know.
Is it Ascension Himmelfahrtstag? That's going up. Oh, yes! I was right. It's Ascension Day.
it is Ascension Day.
Not that, I'm religious. I just love to remember words. Everyone's, hey, I will take the win when I can find it. I remember the word. But I
Yeah.
mean, this is one of those holidays that isn't associated with like a candy or a food or something.
This is also one of those holidays that you shouldn't say in English
Oh, why not?
because then it's just Christy Himmelfarts Day. You should stay in Norwegian.
Is this not a
It's
holiday?
really not that much better in Norwegian, but it has
No.
dog instead of day. So
But isn't it Himmelfahrtstag, right?
Himmelfartsdag. Yeah.
So it would be Sky Speed Day. Like if you were to directly
Yes.
translate it, I
Well,
mean.
Himmel, heavens,
Yeah.
Himmel can also be heavens.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Ascension. So it makes sense, but
Simon's my name is just like, oh no.
when
Where
you
did
say
you take
it's
this now?
Himmelfarts Day, it's like it's
Yeah.
almost like the not but only
yeah,
only
but
kind of thing.
only.
doesn't quite let's just say Ascension Day
Yeah.
in English, and we'll say the rest in Norwegian.
We couldn't remember the thing. We're like, it's a thing. It's a thingy thing. No, now I'm like, what's it called in Icelandic? And I'm gonna remember that when I come home, and it's not gonna matter. I'll be like, oh yeah, that day.
Maybe you can put it on Discord.
I could, yeah.
I don't ever get notifications about Discord.
If you go in there and write Ascension Day
Oh yeah,
in
sus.
Iceland, yeah, see,
Oh,
definitely porn.
I didn't see that before. Okay, how do you remove?
We'll figure that out.
Okay,
No worries.
what am I
Hey,
doing?
Even I'm not sure what this day is about. I think it's because it's 40 days since. Isn't this when Christ went back? Like
Oh,
back to
no.
heaven? Isn't this where he ascended off to heaven?
Okay, I need to learn how to moderate this thing.
Yeah.
I
I-
bet
I
you
think-
can only do
I
it
think
online.
Ascension
though.
Day is when Jesus was supposed to like, go up to
Ah.
heaven. We got 40 days after he died, and
So,
You know.
yes, it commemorates the Christian belief of the bodily ascension of Jesus into heaven.
There you go.
Yep.
Don't ask me why I know that though.
It's really funny that neither you nor I are religious.
No.
Yeah.
Although, you know, in Iceland, when you do the confirmation thing,
Mm-hmm.
you have to go you have to go 20 times to a mass, be that Sunday school or, you know, the afternoon mass or whatever. You have to. I mean, you did. I don't think they do this anymore, but like, you know, at my it was like part of your Christian education or whatever, because it wasn't in school, but it was actually, I think one of them was in school. But anyway, never mind. That's not anymore. But yeah, you had to go 20 times. You had to like write your name on a sheet,
Mm-hmm.
so they know that and then you can get confirmed. Like, you know, you had to show that you really wanted this and you weren't just in it for the presents.
Right.
Everybody's just in this for the presents. But, you know, you had to do the thing. So I'm assuming that knowledge came from there somewhere. Me half awake somewhere in the back. Like, what? Yes, I was paying attention. Oh, man.
Yeah. I did get confirmed because my family is Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And it was back in the 70s. You know, in that vintage time. No, it's not vintage. 90s is vintage. So in the prehistoric era that I was when I was a kid, we stuck with all of that stuff. So I did
Right.
get confirmed. I did get baptized, all of that
Yeah.
things. And I had to go to Sunday school.
Mm-hmm.
And this is on a Sunday morning. You had to go to church, and like go to the 9 a.m. mass, and then you went to the school right next door, and you could get a donut and a juice or a hot chocolate,
Oh, that's right. They
and
do
have that break in
Mm.
between, and then you went to Sunday school, and when you went to all of the Sunday school masses, then you could get confirmed.
Ah, yeah. So it was like a
Or-
similar setup.
Is that what it's called? Yeah, confirmation.
I think so, yeah. I mean, back home, it's just what you do. Even today, like the amount of calls that I got from my mom and my mother-in-law and a few relatives, they would text me like, "Are you seriously not going to confirm your son?"
Mm.
Because it's just what you can do this without having the religion part brought into it.
I think they have that here too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Namnafest.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, and I'm like, no, he's not interested. He doesn't want to, and I'm not going to force him.
Yeah. Wait, no, Namnafest is instead of baptism?
Yeah, that's instead of baptism. Then you just
Okay.
name the child.
Right.
Or it's a naming festival for the child.
Right.
I'm sure I'm saying that wrong.
We didn't do any of that stuff. And
Yeah.
my extended family here was horrified.
I just, you know what I said? When like, they were like, yeah, doesn't want to get confirmed? Like, we don't have to bring religion into it and blah, blah. I was like, he doesn't want this right now.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, he just doesn't want it. I'm not forcing it. And then I'm like, you know what? He actually just wants to be a Satanist. So just back up. My mother, do they have something like that? I was like, okay, I gotta give it to you on that one. That is some persistence. She's like, I mean, is that? And then she went, I mean, it's not like it's worse than anything else. Not like Christianity ever did anything. I'm like,
not wrong.
Jesus, Mom, let's just go out to dinner when we come home. How's that? Okay, bye.
We apologize to anyone who actually has, like, you know, beliefs in religion.
Oh no, that's fine. We're fine with
You
all
do
the
you, boo.
religions. It's just that we don't want people to make us do stuff that is just an
Right.
obligatory thing that
Well,
you don't really
Yeah,
believe in
and
anymore.
the thing was, too, my family was like, oh, you're going to miss out on all of these presents.
Yeah,
all
these
of this
presents.
money,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
of this gifts, and we're like, we want to skip the drama. We don't want anything to do with any of that stuff. Even the Namnafest day, we didn't do that. We don't.
Yeah.
No.
We did the whole thing with the kids. We had them baptized, but it was at home in a crystal bowl. Like that was also used to serve punch at
Yeah.
Christmas. But but I mean, like a bunch of babies in my family have been christened from that bowl. So, and then I had to give the priest like, don't be washing away my kiddo sins, okay? You need to wash sins off. Just wash them off of me or something. But it ain't
Yeah.
my kids. They haven't sinned
Yeah.
yet. But they're my kids are gonna.
What was the thing, like, if you grew up religious,
Mm.
like if your family was religious, what was the thing that made you stop?
Being religious?
Yeah.
I didn't grow up religious.
Okay.
My parents never took me to church. They never did the stuff. But the only thing that I remember that was a religious adjacent thing in my house, I don't remember crosses being on the wall. Like there might
Oh
have
yeah,
been
my
one.
grandmother's for sure.
Yeah,
Not
there's
my
my
home,
grandma.
but
Yeah,
my grandmother's.
my grandparents definitely had some, but I just remembered that my house was a little bit haunted. Like you could hear somebody walking on the carpet
It was the
at
elves.
night. It was probably elves.
It was the elves.
Might have been. But I got scared, and I would get scared a lot. So my mom was like, you know what I do when I hear this? Because you would hear people walking up the stairs. This was a house we built ourselves, right? So it's like, why is this haunted? But, we felt it was haunted. It was creepy, and we were scared. So my mom would, make us, she said, sometimes I just tell the ghost to go away, and I feel better. But if that doesn't work, or I'm still scared, I like to say that prayer.
The Lord's Prayer?
Yeah, the Lord's Prayer. And, and that's the only thing that I remember. And I would sometimes do that, and it kind of make me feel better.
Yeah.
I mean, I was literally in the youth club when I was a kid. But that was more for the social part of it than the religious bit. But I don't... It's just when you hear people quoting the Bible, that is why I can't believe.
Oof.
It's when people start using the Bible to, enforce
Justify.
their things
Yeah.
and do the things. And then you just read about all the wars that have been done in the name of this God or that God or whatever. I'm like, no. None of these gods could possibly have needed any of these things.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm spiritual. I really genuinely hope that there is something after death, but I don't know.
Yeah. I'm more spiritual too.
You say you have a dubby in your home. Just give him a sock. Right? I wish I had a dubby in my house. I would never give that bitch a sock.
I would love a Dobby. But Dobby wouldn't mind being in my house.
Right, yeah. Wouldn't be mean. Like
No.
The Malfoys?
No.
Right.
Now, my thing was when I finally just stepped away was in the U.S. there were a couple of really big scandals in the church
Right.
where the priests and the altar boys, that kind of thing.
That Catholic Church should hit
The first time it happened, I was still on the young side, but I was like, oh.
Yeah, not good.
I don't like you.
Mm-mm.
I don't like any of this at all. And then the second time it happened, I was older and I was like,
Yeah, no.
nope. Because if you're going to tell me that there is an all-seeing God, then he would strike you down right now.
Yep.
Even if you work for him, I
Yeah.
don't care. Like,
I think the punishment would be worse if you worked for him.
Yeah.
Saying,
yeah.
Oh, man.
And that was my descent into paganism.
Yeah, right.
Because I do think, there's just more than people know. We don't know everything, obviously. And so I would consider myself spiritual.
Right.
But
That's
not
where I
really.
put myself in.
But it's not like I don't have a name. There's no, all the names. I don't care.
Yeah.
You call them, think, whatever.
Usually, if I do feel like I need to send out a prayer, it's not just God. It's like, breaker, who's got their ears on? Yo, I need some help. Or I want to send some help over to somebody else. Usually, if I pray, it's for somebody else.
Or I'll go old school, like Goddess of War.
Yeah. Right? It's like,
Yeah.
Don't want to bring that up.
I want you to smite.
Smote?
Smite the bastard.
I laughed too much at that line, and my kids did not understand why. I was like, because that's just me in a nutshell right there. Yeah, you want to see me pissed? Pissed off? Pissed at you? Pissed the thing?
I still don't know which one is right, though.
Don't look at me. I have no idea.
Smoted?
I'm assuming
Smited?
it's like Fae. The English language just decided, people are just going to write that to their heart's content. There's no right way to write fairy. The word fairy?
Oh, yeah, there's a billion
you'll
ways.
think that, but you can write it in different ways and nobody's going to tell you what's wrong. I'm like, I like
isn't
that.
that just different languages?
Different
areas.
areas, continents and stuff.
Yeah.
I almost said condiments, and I'm like, hungry. Condiments. Or
Peanut noodles? Doing
peanut noodles. Yes, please. Let's do that.
Yeah?
But we're gonna say goodbye to you guys first. Let people go.
Okay. Never letting you go. No more taste
We're not
testing.
giving you any socks. You can't leave. I'm kidding. You wouldn't want your socks. But we hope to see you on Monday. We hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah.
And a good holiday or a day off. We hope you have a day off. That's about it, right?
That's it.
Am I forgetting anything?
No.
Well then. Ciao, darlings.
Bye.